Hello, everyone.
Oh my.
Joined by my son today, Jan here. His first day of school, and he's also jumping on the stream. Hope everyone is having a great Monday. I know all the parents and kids in Charlotte today had their first day of school, so hopefully you had a great first day of school. My name is Michael Zhitkov. I am the founder and executive director of Potions and Pixels. We're a nonprofit organization based out of Charlotte, North Carolina. We utilize games to create social impact. Definitely check out our website, potionsandpixels.com, if you want to learn more about our organization and all the work we do, because we do a lot of stuff outside of these videos, so definitely check us out. But we know you joined us here today for Indie Game Club, so we're super excited to go over the 4 games we have today. As a reminder, we play all 4 games on Mondays, and then on Thursdays we have a group discussion. We've had excellent discussions these last 2 weeks, so we are super excited for those discussions this Thursday, and throughout the week our guests will be streaming as well, so we'll be sharing those streams for you to check out. But first, I wanted to share a couple things with you all. Of course, we always start the top of each of our shows by going over the schedule for upcoming events. I'm going to first start off by telling you some events you may have missed, but you can still find video for. So if you missed it 2 weeks ago, we had, hey, we see Booze on the chat.
Oh hey.
How's it going, man? So we had 2 weeks ago. We had Black Voices in Gaming, an excellent conversation with these amazing guests that you see here. You can still catch that on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Last week we had Women in Gaming, an amazing conversation. I think our most viewed conversation yet. So that was really great, and that was with the amazing folks at the Athena Alliance. We'll be sharing more information about that amazing organization soon. Tomorrow we will be having custom game controllers. We are ecstatic about this. This is really exciting. We're going to be exploring the whole art, technology, and the personal stories behind people who make custom game controllers, mod their controllers, that whole scene. And listen to this, check this out. Because of our friends at Red Bull, we'll be giving out an arcade stick tomorrow. So stay tuned to that. You got to participate in the conversation to be eligible to win that. But got to be excited about the opportunity to win a full-fledged arcade stick there. Coming up next week, we have Games to the Rescue. This is an exciting conversation where we'll be exploring how games are being used to fight against coronavirus. Super exciting stuff. You may have not known about this, but there's several games actually out right now that are actively working through gameplay and puzzle solving, essentially, to try to come up with solutions to coronavirus. Starting in September, we'll have quite a few different events. Some we're going to announce this week, including Black Voices in Esports. You'll hear more about as the week progresses. But then we'll also be doing Hispanic Voices in Gaming with Julio y Nazario, a board game designer based out of North Carolina. So we're super excited to discuss all his games, including that one in the background you see there, which is currently available at Target. It's called Control. So definitely check that out. Online game nights, we host these every Wednesday and Saturday. Don't miss out. It's a lot of fun, whether you play board games or video games. We have a great community online. You just got to jump on our Discord. Our Discords, there's always something going on there, so definitely join into that. And of course, we are going to be continuing our Potions and Pixels online league featuring Smash Brothers. Jan participated in that, and you had a really good time this weekend,
That was
didn't
really
you?
fun. I liked it.
Yeah, he's been participating throughout. It is open to all skill levels, open to all ages. This Wednesday, we'll be having another Smash and Learn session. This is an opportunity to learn different skills about different characters, different levels, that sort of thing. And this Wednesday, we'll be focusing on Kirby. So if you're interested in knowing how to fight against Kirby, as to play against Kirby, it is going to be a fun session. I'm sure you're going to want to check that out, right? And then on Friday, we're continuing our King of the Ring series, which is essentially a scrimmage series that leads into our weekly tournaments. This weekend, we'll be having another tournament. Again, this is totally free. You can sign up there, you see, at potionsandpixels.com/league. And we have cash prizes in this case. We want to thank our sponsors, Lowe's, for sponsoring all of these activities. They have been phenomenal. And in the case of the online league, we want to give a shout out to Creative Flame Designs as well. We really appreciate their support. So now that you see all the great stuff that we have lined up for the week, and actually we'll be announcing one more surprise soon as well, so stay tuned to that. I'll talk about that a bit today. Let's talk about what you all came here for today, and that's Indie Game Club. We got 4 games lined up today. and I'm going to share them right here. So those are the 4 games we have lined up for today. Hopefully you saw something you are excited about. Every week we hear from folks who discover a brand new game, something they might have not originally thought that they were going to be into, but then discovered something rather unique. So the games that we are covering today, just here as a reminder, we are covering Night of the Consumers, Family, A New Life, and Wheels of Aurelia. Jan, have you been hearing about any of these games? I know I've told you a little bit about them.
I've never heard any of them, but Knights of Consumers looks really cool.
Yeah, we're really excited about that one. That's actually going to be the first one we are going to play right now. So I'm going to pull that up. Give me one moment here. And my wife is actually going to play through. She's going to make a cameo appearance for Family, which we are incredibly excited to play. Family is... I try to come into a lot of these games blind for these Monday shows, except Family, to be honest. Once I started playing it, I couldn't really stop, and I contacted the developers and the developer, and he's actually going to be joining us for an interview on Friday, so I'm super excited about that. All right, so let me transition over here to... This is Night of the Consumers. Just to give you guys a brief description of Night of the Consumers, it says it's your first day on the job and the store is closing in a matter of minutes. The consumers, with their unrelenting thirst for customer service, are still prowling the aisles, and there are shelves still to be stocked. The store needs to be kept in pristine condition, and empty shelves will not be tolerated by the manager. Welcome to hell. So this is being described as a survival horror... Let me make sure this pops up on the feed here. Okay, here we go. Okay, perfect. Let me... hey, we see it there, Lady Bloodsport. Yes, we love the wives, absolutely. I'm looking forward to Desiree jumping in here and getting an opportunity to play this. So I have not played this game whatsoever. As Jan says, he's this is new to him as well, but we're looking forward to giving this one a try. Let us know if... Let me adjust the audio actually real quick here. Okay, I think we're good to go.
I wonder how long it takes to make these games. Like, these are all indie games, right?
Yeah, I don't know about the history of this one.
I wonder how long it takes to make these games, because I've seen some games made in 24 hours, like on YouTube videos, but I've
this
seen
one
them to this quality, so I don't know how long it must have taken.
Yeah, let me adjust this volume a little bit more. No, you're right about that, and I think this one's interesting because it has this kind of retro aesthetic that from an era of my childhood. You're late. But hey, since you're new around here, I'll cut you some slack. Pretty scary looking people already. Your manager. My name is the manager. We're not too busy on days like these, so you can have a nice, easy shift to help you get settled in. I'm liking this creepy music here.
Yeah, I like how he addresses his name as the manager.
Yeah, the manager. But remember, I've got a reputation to uphold here. Yes, indeed, Tempest. Creepy face mode. Let's go. Exactly. How's our audio levels? Let us know if our audio is good for you all. You won't have me looking like a fool in front of the other managers, would you? This store is the best in town, and I would like to keep it that way. If any of my loyal customers aren't satisfied with your service, I will be hearing about it. Now, go find Jimmy. He's been working here for a while. He's been working here for a while now. Very loyal employee of mine. He will show you the ropes, put your stuff in the locker, and get to it. So we were talking about it actually with Tempest 636 and Lady Bloodsport in the Twitch chat. Make sure to follow them. They were guests last week on our show, and we were discussing this trailer and how there's been kind of a resurgence of these kind of retro games. This is kind of representative of the mid to late 90s. This is like PlayStation 1 and 64 Saturn. Sorry, I gotta be a father here. Wipe something off my son's face. So this is like, you know, after we saw a ton of like pixel art level kind of retro nostalgia, we figured at some point we'd be seeing more of this. So you've probably been seeing this more prevalent in the games you play.
Next to the hygiene.
All right. Wait, let me drink to that. Okay, this will be interesting. I can't take this anymore. I don't get paid enough for this. The rude customers. The endless amounts of sick. The shit stains. Close your ears, John. Further. I've reached my breaking point. Listen, it's up to you now. There's still a lot of empty shelves out there. They need to be stacked before we close. You don't want to upset manager. Here, take this. It's all the notes I've made while working here. Those tips save me time and time again. Press escape to view the note anytime, whatever that means. Good luck. To hell with this place. I'm out of here. So that was the guy we were supposed to meet, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just gonna leave the vomit on the floor.
Hygiene rating. Excellent. Yep, just like you said, that's perfect. Okay, so far I can't actually look up and down, which is interesting. But let's do escape and check it out. So, let's see. Hold shift to run. Left mouse to throw boxes. Right mouse to drop boxes. What does it say? Oh, it stuns them if you throw it. I'm assuming he's talking about the consumers, right? When you're stacking a shelf, use A and D to look around. Beware the baby. Hide in the staff-only rooms.
That would be so funny if that was a real thing. Just one day you go into the store and somebody's just being a jerk as a customer. You just throw a box at their face.
All right, so let's see. It says cleaning. Oh. Okay, automatically pick up. Oh, okay, so we can see where things are at the top. This is a true nightmare for you and I. Jan, anytime we're sent to the store to get anything, it is...
We call it dumb dad shopping.
Yes, because we just don't know what the hell we're doing at all, and we don't know where anything is. And
Almost like get the olive oil, and we'll look for hours and not find the olive oil. We'll ask some random person, and they will just immediately pick it up and wonder how we struggled for so long.
Yeah, seriously.
And then we always get the most random things.
Okay, so I can't exactly figure out where we're supposed to go. I see these boxes, and we stack them, but are we supposed to take them to the aisles?
Yeah, I guess we have to just look for angry shelves.
Well, I saw cleaning. I guess it was home cleaning. I guess cleaning and home cleaning are different. This is about to be a disaster, folks. We're going to apologize in advance for this. Look at this. Flesh birds. Hold on, let's look at this. All right. When you're stacking a shelf, use A and D to look around.
Maybe we have to open the doors for the people before it starts letting us do things. Could that be a thing?
It's kind of tripping me out that you can't like look up and down with the mouse. Yeah, maybe. I mean, home cleaning, wouldn't you think it's supposed to be right here?
Yeah, probably. But it just says cleaning, so maybe it has nothing to do with your house. Wait, walk over to the door where you see all those people.
Yeah, I'm terrified of them.
Let them in.
Yes, you're right, Lady Bloodsport. That's why it's a rarity to see us out there. Because this would honestly take us 2 hours. This is a realistic simulation of our experience at the store. Oh my god, look at these people. We were joking on the broadcast about Black Friday, right? Black Friday shoppers. Alright, so if we pick this up... Alright, let's go to toys then. Let's try that one first. I know we saw toys. Alright, toys right here.
Maybe it's on the other side.
Space. Oh, here we go.
Oh my god, those toys look terrifying. Why would you wait, like, pick it up?
Oh my god, you can look to the side. This reminds me of like Aliens, Alien Isolation. Do you remember that?
Who would ever let their child play with one of those things? This is a traumatizing experience.
All right, we did one thing. Do you hear that laughter?
We have the time. It was at 5, and now it's at
1. Oh god, is there a consumer in here? Oh geez, there is. Okay.
I think he's one of the. I don't think he's gonna be able to.
What is this one? Drinks?
Oh god. Excuse me.
Whoa! Got any rope? No.
Run.
Ah! What do I got? Kitchen, it says?
Yeah, kitchen.
Where's kitchen? Oh, jeez.
Dad, they're following you.
Ah! What?
Oh god.
What is this? Video games. Okay. Oh my god!
Whoa! Oh, the people got mad that we were, so we have to avoid them, otherwise they're gonna speak to the manager.
Okay! I think, yeah.
Oh, we gotta throw the boxes at them.
We gotta throw boxes at them. I think we learned our lesson. So we're not supposed to talk to them at all, right?
No, we're supposed to run for our
We're supposed to
lives.
just run and throw boxes at them.
Perfect
I wish
customer service.
I honestly do remember a time, at least when I was in Kansas, that there was like a limited selection of like cheap PC games like that you could get. Does anybody remember that? Like video games that you could actually get at the grocery store?
We're coming quick.
Are they?
Well, I'm pretty sure that's what the timer is.
This looks like a PS1 era game. I can look both sides. Yeah, you can hear them. Put him up!
Do you have to
Come on! Shit! Ah!
That is so scary.
God damn. Oh, darn it. I split the tar sauce. Oh, okay. This is... I shouldn't run near the entrance. That's probably the worst place to go. Is she right behind? Oh, my...
Oh, God. This manager is coming. Dad, run from the manager.
The manager? Oh, God.
This is actually scary.
Okay. Did I mention I've never worked retail before, so I'm going to apologize in advance.
Okay, what?
So we've successfully done one thing at a time, I think?
Yeah, the video games were close to, but I think it resets every time, so I don't know if the video games are still going to be there.
This is one of those things where I think it's like a single, because you can't, there's no save points in this game at all.
I think the timer starts when we actually put the thing in. So go check by
Should we put the boxes like beside?
Yeah, let's put the boxes beside them, so then when we are actually running through the aisles, we'll have some.
That's a good idea.
Do, and we can actually know where we're going.
We can get familiar with this.
Video games stay because it looked like they actually
Kitchen.
moved places.
Oh yeah, there you go. See, okay, we can see that. So we'll put that over there. And what is this? Pharmacy?
That's back there. Yeah, straight over there.
Straight ahead?
I think it's on the left. That's where I saw it.
Yep, pharmacy. You're right here.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you're right, Danny. They sure as hell catch you really quick. We're trying to figure out what we're doing here with this. Drinks. We gotta
That was on the other side.
It was on the other side? But down here?
I don't know if it changes every time, because it looks like it did a little bit, but I thought it...
Now that would be cool if they did change it every single time, just so you couldn't get too used to it.
Drinks, okay.
Drinks.
Maybe they don't, because I kind of remembered it being over there.
What is this? Video games. Okay, we know where that is. Are you able to hide? That's a good question, Lady Bloodsport. I'm not exactly sure. Hiding, I guess. It seems like once they're on you, though, they're on you.
So you gotta either avoid them the entire time or hit them with a box, I guess.
Yeah, I think those are your options. Food. Yeah, it's definitely an interesting game. I think they're trying to simulate, like, how horrible. I'd imagine in these times, this game, that's one of the reasons we kind of chose it. In these times, it's probably the scariest time ever to be working in retail, especially in a grocery store. Shout out to all our essential workers out there. I love that you get to see like these old school like graphics, because this is actually quite good looking in comparison to like going back to like 1996 PS1 Saturn era stuff. All right, Halloween supplies. Did we see them over here? Yeah. All right, I think we have it all primarily set up. DIY? Right here. I'm worried we're gonna set this whole thing up and then it's just gonna collapse.
Yeah, we're gonna just lose.
Yeah, you're right, mercenary. That Left 4 Dead music is gonna come in for sure. All right, pet food. Pet food. Should we just have it with us? So like after we stock, we should just have a box. All right, what should we do first? Halloween.
Yeah, I say we do Halloween first, but let's go quick because otherwise.
Wasn't there a place on the map? That'd be cool. Was there a map?
Oh yeah, we have to hide in the staff room.
Oh, look at you! That's why you gotta be on. You gotta be a guest every episode, Steph. You know your stuff. All right, so where is the staff rooms?
We should probably scout.
All right, let's look at those. Yeah, I'll take this box with me just in case. Yes.
But I think it only
is that? I'm just gonna hide in this corner. Do you remember Octodad when you like hid in the frozen food section? Oh, these. Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
That room is even scarier than
this is a terrifying room.
There's a hole.
Look at this. You can't crouch in this game. The fact that you can't look up and down, like, it just scares me. That's the scariest part of this game. I don't mind it. It's just I'm just so used to being able to, you know, fully look around.
I mean, it kind of makes sense for this game, but
how long can we stay in there? Yeah, in this game, since you're having to look left and right.
Well, I mean, you can probably stay in there as long as you want. It's just the fact that if you stay in there, what are you gonna do? Just you can't stop.
All right, I do get a weird glitch sometimes where then it'll stop me moving left and right. Even okay, can we go in here still?
Okay, that's another staff room.
We can go in there still. So they're all like against the sides, right?
Looks like it.
Yeah, there's a staff one there.
There's probably one in this one. Oh,
these people are terrifying. There's a staff room there. I bet you there's gonna be something. What?
Oh, I was
what?
I thought there was something there because I saw
these trees. Yeah.
That terrified me.
All right, I'm gonna put that there.
Let's do the Halloween.
All right, you ready to do this? All right, let's do this. Oh.
The timer starts now.
Oh god, this is so... You really... Should I run? Or...
Just finish it. Oh, get the...
Okay, I'm gonna get this.
Hit the old man off his chair.
I gotta run first. I'm gonna hide. Alright, we're down one box. Let me see, can they come in here, you think? It says don't get caught. Hide in the staff-only rooms.
I don't think they can.
Beware the baby. Do you hear the baby? Can y'all hear the baby? Thanks, Lady Bloodsword. I'm proud of myself, too.
Oh,
Lester is the manager's pet?
Yeah, I remember there was one thing on the wall. If you go into the staff room where we started, I remember I saw the sign and it said Lester on it. I don't remember what it said. It said Lester on the sign. So, it looks like something will happen if we see a little kid named
It got through. Okay, I care. Sometimes I get this glitch where if I don't move for long enough, it'll prevent me from moving left and right.
Okay.
What should we do? Oh, look. Oh, God.
I don't think they can come in here. As long as you
I know, but I wanted to peek out a little.
Yeah, exactly. I hear the laughs of the evil customers.
You know what? Should we run straight there to toys? There's one straight ahead of us. Oh, the music changes.
Oh, I was so scared when the music...
Oh, God.
Hit the old man off his chair, Dad.
Should I?
Yeah.
Should I go straight to him and try to hit him?
Just go straight to him and try to hit... Oh, there's an old lady there walking past. So be careful.
I say we go all the way down there.
Oh, he's coming.
How the hell are you supposed to beat this game? Should I throw it at him?
No. Well... I mean, you gotta... I think we should just wait. Like, stand by the door so we can see outside without actually being...
Should I run straight ahead, do the toys?
I
don't think we're supposed to do them all at once.
Yeah, I think what we should
we
do
drop,
is,
like, a few toys off and then just keep running. Okay. Let us know if you've played this game before. We're very curious.
This seems like really fun. This is a really fun game.
All right, should I go... What, video games?
Why is it saying space?
Space bar to, like... God, this is... You know me. I'm not... Horror games are,
have no effect on him.
Have no effect on me?
Yeah, barely.
I don't know about that.
I mean, Uncle Andre.
You're thinking of my brother, yeah.
Uncle Andre, he'll play, like, Outlast.
God!
I told you, we need to hit him off his wheelchair.
Space? Oh, it's locked?
It's locked. Oh, when they're chasing you, I guess it's locked. Try to pick up a box.
Oh, let me see if I can get to another staff. Oh, this is just a nightmare.
Hit him.
Oh, God.
Oh god, you missed. Ah! Yeah, the manager is coming.
Oh, now I'm in the cart. Or no, I thought I was driving. Ah!
You never know when he's coming.
This is legitimately scary here. God. So what are we supposed to... Okay.
We should have Mom play a horror game on stream. I want to see Mom play
Mom
a
would
horror
just
game.
be terrified.
I
And
want to
just,
see Mom play a horror
she would just completely
That would be
collapse.
so hilarious.
In like VR.
Oh my god.
I remember at some of our events when people were doing the VR, and we've literally had people like fall. I remember one guy like fell back so far, like we had to like jump and stop the cord because he was about to take the TV and like everything down with him. I mean, he literally did one of those like cartoony effects where he was like whoa, 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 and then like running backwards.
Remember that one time we were at a water park and we were on the slide with EJ.
How can I forget?
And I was on. And we were on, and then I fell down the slide before we were supposed to
You're
go.
like, whoa,
So it
whoa,
was like
whoa,
a
whoa.
racing. And I was like, whoa, 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 and I was screaming.
The lady, yeah,
Okay,
the
I think we
lifeguard
should
was just.
Oh.
All right, you ready? This hand
Oh my
thing
God,
is
it's
like,
so hard.
yeah,
It looks
that's the most
terrible.
challenging part.
Looks like you can maybe get 2 at a time, because that's how you
I
got 2 at a time.
think
like,
so.
maybe if you position it correct.
All right, I am running so hard right now.
Great, pet food, pet food. Excuse me. Oh.
Do you think there's a certain amount of times we can be in here, maybe? Or does it lock when somebody touches you?
I think it locks when somebody... So you have to hit them with a box just on them. I think that's the idea.
I don't know if I've hit anybody with the box
You
yet.
haven't. You are so close to getting attacked.
I was very close. For those of you just joining us, we're playing Night of the Consumers, a survival horror retail game. Can I just throw it at him just to see what happens?
Sure. That's terrible.
How long?
Oh my
Oh,
god. You
whoa,
just
do you
hit
see him slide? I love that.
Okay, we're gonna have to make a move.
So we have to get, so the whole game is you have to get 5 boxes, unload 5 boxes, and that's, oh, and there's a time limit. Okay, so what are we doing?
I say we just run home. Quick.
What do we got in our hands? Pet food?
And just check your surroundings a lot so we can hit people with blocks.
Purchase. You know, we didn't go back to our backpack. Is there something here? Like, is this a secret?
Oh, that's Baldy. Wait, go back on the backpack. That's a character from another game. It's like where there's a guy that has a teacher and he has a ruler and you have to go around to, try to stay away from him and solve like math puzzles that are impossible to solve.
What's the game called?
Baldi's Basics. And like after a few tries of doing math puzzles, it just becomes gibberish and you can't even do it. And he'll smack you with the ruler and you lose.
It's like a horror kind of game too?
It's a horror game.
I wonder if it's the same people involved.
Might be.
Where's pet food? Did anybody see pet food? Pets.
Just place a few and run.
Oh, God.
I hear somebody. Get up.
Can I
Hop
stop?
up.
Oh, God. Ugh!
Oh my god.
All right, now
That's-
we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. This is how you do retail.
Try walking the customer to the aisle for what they ask for. Oh.
Who said that? Try walking the customer to the
So
aisle.
sometimes they'll be like, "Oh, I threw up in this aisle, so maybe we have to walk them there." Otherwise.
But I think they're going to get us, though, right?
I think it's best to just stay away, but maybe next time we die,
We should
try
listen.
that.
Danny, did you hear anybody, like, say that they wanted something specific?
Yeah, I remember. The old lady, I think she said something about her doing something in a specific aisle.
So I think we need to avoid those aisles. Or can we can't, because we can't throw the items to them directly, right? No. The only thing we can do is, like...
Oh, wait.
Oh, it says we have 3.
Throw it again? Oh, yeah, because we
No, but we didn't finish the pet
didn't
food.
finish it, but I guess we started it, so it does something.
God. Ah!
My daughter wants to dress up as a witch. Go to the Halloween, Dad. Quickly, find it.
Oh, I see what you mean, Danny. You are right. Is that it? Halloween. We're here.
Dad, you gotta
We're
go
standing.
there. Oh my!
Danny, you're the man.
10,000 IQs.
Whoa!
Oh, so he's gonna keep.
Got any
doing that.
PT
So you
clone
still-
games? I can't get enough of them.
video
Yes,
games.
we do. We do.
Now you just want to run that. He'll keep following.
Oh, okay. We're learning now.
We
Thank you,
are-
Daddy. You are right. Hey, Mystic Titanus, how are you? We loved watching you on the stream earlier playing cat lateral damage.
What's that little 50 symbol?
Oh, showing some love. You know, we're still new to all this, but appreciate. I think it's like 50 bits. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Danny he says, yes, they ask for things, so try walking them there to satisfy them. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right, now we're getting somewhere
So
here.
now we're actually going to be able to do some stuff. Okay.
Yeah, we're looking forward to Mystic Titanus on Twitch right now. Make sure to follow her. She does an amazing stream. She's going to be a guest with us on a cats versus dog episode. So we're going to be featuring indie games around cats and dogs, and she played
Dogs.
cat lateral damage.
Dogs.
Appreciate the love. Thank you. Yeah, we're trying to figure out this game right now, and thank you, Danny, for. Let me refresh this. Right here. Okay. So I think we're getting somewhere. You're absolutely right about trying to get the customers. I think we still want to avoid them at first, though.
It's still better to avoid them because they actually will keep attacking you. So
But that leads us to, like, want to, like, memorize
where things
the
are.
map. Yeah, that's a really good point. What is she asking for? Do you have any magazines? Magazines, right here.
Otherwise she gets...
All right, so we run away, and now we got the kitchen stuff. So where is...
We have to do it fast, otherwise...
Kitchen, right here. Here we go.
This one's going a little faster.
You can hear them breathing. There we go.
Oh, that's good.
There we go. I'm just going to be a complete Freddy cat here and just jump over here. Yeah, I know. Excuse me. That's terrifying, right? Like this game is more scary than it has any right to be. Like it is definitely
Like it doesn't seem like
definitely
it would be a
freaking me
scary
out.
game. If I go to tell my friends at school, yeah, yesterday I had a nightmare because I played a game about people.
A retail
coming to-
simulator.
Yeah, about a retail simulator. They'd be like, what?
This guy's doing jumping jacks
Oh,
here,
pets, Dad, you
folks.
can
Oh,
finish it.
pets. Yeah. Okay. I don't understand these controls. Do you see this?
The ones in the corner are hard. Okay.
Every time. I'm just gonna
Every
like
time,
do this just to
refresh.
get our strategy together here. Purchase. All right, let's see. So we are down to we've done 3 boxes already. Whoa!
The manager. Oh, we didn't do it in the time limit. So we have to.
All right, folks.
Well, now we can do it because we.
we
learned
know
a
what
lot
we're
of
doing
stuff.
now.
Now we know.
We know what we're doing now.
Okay, so let's.
Thanks
just,
to you all. We appreciate it.
Now let's just speed run this, Dad.
Danny, those tips really came in handy there.
I don't think we should run to the safe zone every time we finish one though, unless we see somebody.
Oh yeah, I'm not afraid anymore. Look at me. Bam, look at me doubling it up right there.
Another thing you should do, you should play Mario. What's it? Dr. Mario on stream, Dad. That would be like a 5.
Dr. Mario, so you can hear your dad cussing at the top of his lungs. That's the only reason he.
Funny.
I try to be a good influence to my
Him
children.
playing Dr.
But
Mario
if
with
you,
Tetris is the funniest thing in the entire.
why? Because I'm so damn good, though, right?
True.
There you
but
go.
It's that way.
It's that way.
Oh.
God!
Oh!
What does he want? As this driving has made me conjure quite a thirst. Where's
The
drinks?
drinks are over there. The drinks
They're over here?
Right?
Are you sure?
Oh. Oh yeah. Drinks.
Yeah, right here. Here you go, drinks. What?
They just keep.
I need a new game. Okay, the games are over there. YouTube. All right, let's go. And I can't just throw a box at this person. I have to actually show them the game, right? Okay.
Run.
What is this? Cleaning? Where's cleaning
I
stuff?
think it might be over here.
Home cleaning? That's the same thing, right?
Yeah, it counts.
I don't see it.
I think you're. Oh my God, these people.
I need drugs to make the voices go away?
Medicine. There's probably a medicine aisle. We got a few more
Magazines,
seconds.
toys.
Just keep walking through all the aisles and running away.
Pharmacy? Oh, it's probably at the pharmacy.
Yeah, pharmacy.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Where's pharmacy?
I'm getting mad.
Right here, right here, right here.
Ah! Yeah,
Is there any way to outrun this manager?
No, I think...
Maybe I can throw a box at him.
Try it.
If I see him, I'm throwing a box. You could hear him. He's coming for me. I'm gonna... He's coming. You are right. He is coming. Oh, man. Okay. My son knows me that it's like we gotta fit all these games on the stream, but I can't, like, not... I have to play till we win. Alright, we gotta at least do a little better. Now that we're figuring things out here. Now that we've figured things out. Alright, let's start with video games.
Now I'd say it's more about actually memorizing where everything is.
Yeah. Did I ever show you Wilmot's Warehouse, Jan?
Huh?
Did I ever show you Wilmot's Warehouse?
Oh, yeah, I remember. You didn't. I didn't see it because I think only you and Lake were playing at the time. I was doing.
That's going to be on an episode next week. It is actually surprisingly similar to this. It's such a good game. It's all about. It's a indie game about organizing like a warehouse. It's not a survival horror game. Totally different style, but it definitely reminds me of this. The whole idea of having to memorize where things are. All right, drinks.
Really bad at horror games. Excuse me. Like, I was playing Dead by Daylight a couple of days ago, and I was scared to actually go into the house as the killer, even though I was the person who would be scaring people, not the scarer.
It's terrifying.
Like, there's a creepy little house, and I just would not go in it. And I just quit the game because I was terrified to go in, even though I was like, what could you possibly want?
The leash for their baby.
She's gonna keep asking you for things unless
Yeah, I need to get away from here. Okay, buy a pair of clothes. Didn't we see clothing over here? Come on, come on.
No, it's not over here.
It's not over here? Okay, so we get like a red negative mark every time we do this. Furniture, clothing, clothing, right here, right here.
Okay, drinks.
Where?
Drinks are over there.
Are they?
Yeah.
I swear we were over there.
I think you've just been passing them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
I lost my baby. Find him.
You can hear it. I think it's that way.
You can hear him. He's over here. Oh, God. What do I do with this baby? Oh, I gotta give it back to her. Can I throw the baby?
Oh my god.
Still working at a store. Where are the toys? Over here, I think. Toys, 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 right here. Alright, let me just look at what we got. Cleaning. Okay, this does a good job simulating.
But we're gonna run out of time.
Oh yeah, we are. You're right, you're right. I need to stop talking. Dad's trying to do some deep analysis of games and capitalism and spout some philosophy. Cleaning, okay. But every time we go here, there's actually not anything.
Maybe
See?
certain boxes are just there just to be there. Excuse me.
Magazines?
Magazines, I don't even remember where those are.
Oh, we saw them recently. Food, pharmacy, magazines. It's on the other side.
Run over the other ones because they get mad.
Magazines.
Okay, we gotta be careful. Let's carry a box around because we've been doing better about the things, but they're also hitting us a lot more than usual.
You're right. Get out of here.
Pharmacy.
Excuse me.
I was about to deck that lady.
Okay.
I need some sweeties for my grandson. Candy? Is there a candy aisle? Food?
Pharmacy. Oh, she needs some. Yeah, there is sweets. There's sweets down here.
There's sweets? Sweets, right here. Get out of here.
It's crazy how when we throw a box at them, they don't complain to cut the manager, but when we actually just forget to don't know where the sweets are, that's what makes them mad.
One, yeah, exactly. Alright, we need some more boxes.
Launched at them doesn't make them mad, but...
Alright, what is this? Bye, lady. Pet food. Alright, I know where pet food is. Gaming aisle. Did they have to make the gamer look like that? All right, let's see. All right, we got that. Where is this DIY? It's at the end?
It should be, right?
I don't remember ever seeing a DIY aisle, to be
DIY and
honest.
electrical, I remember. It's then on the opposite
Pharmacy.
side. Pharmacy.
I'm gonna hide here for a second and come back out.
Oh, we're running low on time, Dad. We got like we finished.
Yeah, this is hard to pull off. Reminds me of the visuals of Invader Zim. Yeah, I totally feel you on that. We're getting better. We're slowly but surely getting better. I think the time to beat this game is like listed as... I feel bad for that guy.
You just keep knocking him off of his wheelchair. That's terrible.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like 40 minutes to beat this game, but I'm assuming that's like
if you
kind of like
perfect,
you know, like once you beat Dark Souls, it's easier the second time around. Health and beauty? No, pharmacy. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
You're in the aisle, but there's nothing to. Oh.
These corner ones are so hard to pull off.
Drinks.
Got him.
Cleaning.
Alright, I'm wrecking these.
Home cleaning is also.
Is that the pregnant lady?
She's the one that has the baby.
Excuse me.
I just feel so bad going for the pregnant lady and the guy in the wheelchair. I'm sorry, everyone. Danny's right. I think everything has to be done within that. Yeah, let me scroll down on your chat here. Within that timer. Yeah, I think you're exactly right.
We have like a tiny little bit of time before the manager comes.
Yeah, I think the manager's gonna come get us soon.
This game is hard.
It is hard.
Okay, pharmacy. Yeah, we're in it.
We already did it.
We're in it. No, we're in it.
I know, but we did pharmacy, remember?
Yeah, we did. Crap.
Excuse me.
We're gonna have to throw that box in.
What is this? Pet food. All right, pet food we can do.
No, hold the box down because keep hold of the box as the manager's coming. Manager's coming down.
Excuse me.
Whoa! It like pulled me right in here.
Throw it at him.
You can hear his footsteps. This is terrifying.
Maybe he can't get in because they're locked.
Here we go. Maybe we can win by default. Oh god. These are those terrifying glitches. Look at this. Can we beat this game somehow?
Hit him with the box. But don't get too close because he can probably.
Now I can't pick up the box.
He can't.
I can't even get close to him. I think we broke the game, folks.
Yeah, because we accidentally were in the thing while it happened, so it just auto sucks us up. Can we even move forward?
Alonzo, don't try to get us to lose our sponsorship now. Alright. Oh man. Alonzo's always here to get us canceled. Oh boy. Good opportunity to thank our sponsors. Alright, we've successfully broke the game.
We just need to walk into it. I think he'll still be
We
able to
can't
touch
even
us.
get closer to him. That's it.
Well, we won. Okay, I'll
There's
take
actually
it.
no way to even escape this game. I don't know if that was purposeful, that they like
now
literally
we can
designed this
pick it
game.
Could we get? Oh my god. So we win. I say we take
Yeah,
it.
I think we won, folks.
There
What do you
go.
think?
We did it. I say.
I think we
say
won.
take it.
Alonzo, I was actually contemplating wearing the grill today. I was saddened by the fact that in 2020, I think I only got to wear it at MagFest.
Dad, can you wear it? Can you put it on for the stream?
I gotta find it. It's somewhere here. For those of you who don't know, my wife got me a silver grill for Christmas. All right, I literally think we need to turn this off here.
Task manager.
All right, we're gonna try that. Can we try it one more time?
Yeah.
We're gonna try it one more time. I really like this game, and I'm frustrated.
Yeah, this is a really fun.
I'm
game.
frustrated that we haven't beaten it yet. Danny, did you know that? Did you know Desiree got me that? It's the biggest tragedy of 2020 that I haven't been able to wear it yet. Just sitting alone at home, streaming with my grill on. All right, we're gonna give this one more try before we move on to our other games. Now, keep in mind the other games that we were playing today are a lot more like slower story paced, or most of them, I should say, are. You didn't know, Danny? Yeah, we got it. I went over on, I think somewhere on West Boulevard. I got it done, like the Gold Teeth Specialist or something. Shout out, really good service actually. Yeah, they did a good mold. In case you're watching Potions and Pixels to learn about custom grills, you know, we do everything. We play games, we do custom grill, everything. All right, we ready for this?
Oh,
there's unlockables. All right, we're gonna have to come back to this game for sure. I'm very much enjoying this game. Really looking for. I feel like this simulates the retail experience. I don't know much about it, but just as somebody who feels for the people during these times.
Yeah, I see videos all the time online of just like people having to deal with annoying customers. It's just the funniest videos.
I'm gonna skip this since we obviously, hopefully you all saw this. This is just a guy telling you his name is the manager. And
what if somebody just like named their kid the manager and said, when you grow up, you have to be the manager?
I feel like there are people that go like by the manager. You know what I mean? Like this is their identity.
I mean, but not even like just going by the manager. Like their actual birth name is like the manager Andre Shitko. That would be their birth name.
So this is a reminder of what happened to the employee before us. Mr. the Manager, you're right. You're right, mercenary. Here, do we need to talk? I guess we have to talk to him. All right, I'm gonna skip this again. He's just telling you how fed up he is with his job and that he's reached his breaking point.
And that's where we got that little tip piece of paper that we looked at when we were inside of here.
And so where does he go?
And you see that this is where I saw that sign about Lester. I wonder when he's gonna come in.
Is that Lester?
Lester, you see. Employee of the month.
Have you met a good... No, actually, I was going to say, I actually worked with a nice guy that was named Lester.
I've never met anybody named Lester.
Kitchen. Okay, the key to this game is really memorizing things. Once you memorize where everything is, you guys are probably frustrated with... Normally I'm good at this stuff, I promise you. Today I'm kind of... I'm losing my touch here.
Okay, so... Oh, okay, is there always one in everything? Because I feel like sometimes they don't actually have...
I need to learn how to do these doubles. Oh, God! I did not expect that, folks. It's over here, right? No, it's back here.
I think your reaction to it actually scared me more than the people jumping out.
God, this game honestly is terrifying. It's just me falling out of my chair the whole time. Get out of here.
This is some terrible customer service. I feel bad for these people.
Alright.
Excuse me.
I'm hiding. Alright, we got the video games which are right up here. Woo! Okay. This man's doing jumping jacks right in front of us.
Jacks in the middle of the store. Okay, you're gonna... I think the video game aisles...
I think that guy's on the video game aisle. The guy in the chair.
Hit him off his wheelchair.
Well, but he's just gonna stay there. We need him to go to a different aisle.
Yeah, I don't know how much he's gonna move until you actually...
Ooh. This is probably a horrible idea to do this.
Probably. Yeah, but whatever.
But you know what, folks?
Is there any way to exit out of it?
You can look during this time, but I feel like it's almost not worth looking.
Because it's a waste of time. And either way, you're probably going to just end up...
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, the amount of time you take to look around.
Pharmacies.
I did like that. If you guys remember Alien Isolation, like, you actually had to, like, manually save your games.
It's in one of those that I think you...
I hear somebody here. Pharmacy.
Excuse me.
Alright, let me go in here for a second, just to let them... So pharmacy's right there on the side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, mercenary. You get minimum wage, no overtime or holiday pay, and you have to come in on weekend call-ins.
Sounds so
Yeah. I'm curious how much the developers worked kind of these jobs. I love how the sound goes down. Purchase.
Okay, pharmacy's right here.
Where is it?
Here.
They're gonna get me right here. I'm telling you right
It's
now.
fine. It's not a problem whether they get you. It's just being able to get to where you are. Maybe they'll ask for something pharmacy
Yeah.
related.
Halloween. Okay, folks.
Down there.
We're doing good. We got 2 out of the 5.
We're less than half time and we've got.
Yo, we're doing this.
Okay.
Dang, did you see that 3-1?
That's cool.
Look at me.
So maybe if you get it like perfectly in the middle of the two.
Yeah, I'm doing it now. All right, we're doing it now.
Pet food.
Pet food. I know exactly where pet food is.
I think it's on the left.
It's all the way at the very
Side.
end. That final aisle on right here.
Okay, we're memorizing this. We're doing really good. It's not even halfway there.
I don't understand how to get these.
The corners are so annoying. Just like to watch. I'm not even doing it, but just watching it.
We got 4. We just need 1 more, right? All right, you're
Yeah,
watching
but the
history,
music
people here.
suddenly changed.
I know, it's terrifying.
I don't know if it's like.
That was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. What is he asking for?
Oh, sweets. It's
I know. I remember over here.
Okay. Oh my god, that was a fast reaction time. Drink
doing
drinks
it.
back where the
I
sweets
know.
are. Sadly.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
I don't like the music changed because that's not
All right, we're taking risks here, folks.
just quickly.
Come on! I'm gonna cry. Ah!
No! Sugar's good. You're right next to
Right
it.
next to it. Sweets.
And just keep running because he'll double back on you and ask
I know, but I need to get...
the box, yeah.
Is it right here?
No,
Cleaning?
This wrong one.
It's this one, right?
Drinks, yeah. Okay, you should be. It's the one over there. Drinks. Okay, quick. Cool Kids drinks. Can I get the Cool Kids drinks?
I feel like that was a real 90s brand. Yes! God!
What?
Okay. Coffee cups.
Drinks.
Drinks.
Probably. Oh.
No!
Dad, don't hit another one. Don't
Oh, where are coffee cups, people?
Oh, kitchen maybe?
Oh, no! Oh, we were so close. We literally had 1 more left. Okay.
We were so close.
So
We had
close!
them. We had them.
1 more box.
No, but wasn't the goal 5 and we were at 5?
Did we? I think we had 1 like juice left.
No, we finished the juices. Maybe we have to get like 6.
All right, I kind of want to do 1 more.
Me too. It's so fun.
This is Indie Game Club is gonna just turn into Night of the Consumers. This is the only thing we're playing from here on out. Exactly right, Danny. Yeah, there's those 3 strikes at the top. I noticed that. And the problem
take
is,
them
if
to
you
the
run
wrong
through
aisle.
those aisles, if you run through those arrows, even if you're just passing through them and you know that it's the wrong one, it still counts as a negative. All right, last time, and I promise this is going to be a long stream today, but that'll be fine. We got plenty of good games to play. All right, kitchen. We got to start. Yeah, we got to remember
we need
this.
5, and we had 5, but
There's probably more to it. It's like a boss kind of thing.
maybe we have to go to the staff room after or something.
Look at these hands. Look at these hands. Look at this.
Okay, so next box. Food.
Pet food.
Oh,
We
pet
got
food is
this.
at the very end.
We got this.
Nice.
We're about to clear through this game. We're doing so much better than how we started off this game.
We've already. Okay, run into the.
I'm gonna run here. Just wait a second. Are you serious? Here, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take a risk here. This is made so much more scary by the controls.
Okay, cool. God,
All right, I just need a second here to regroup. We got 2 down, 3 more to go.
And we haven't even gone like a quarter of the way.
Yeah, we
That's
haven't
good.
been touched yet.
Last time we were at like the halfway mark by the time we got to.
What do we got? What is this? Drinks?
Drinks is
Straight ahead.
Straight ahead,
Come on! Video games. We know where that is. Look at us! Look at us right now. We are killing this, Jan.
I wonder what the advertising is for cool kids drinks. Hey kids, you want to be cool and not
Yeah.
be a loser?
Drink cool kids drinks.
Do you want to be a loser? Well then get yourself some cool kids drinks.
Ads really used to be like that.
Do you want to not get bullied? Drink some cool kids.
All right, the music's changed. We got 1 more to do. We're doing this in record time. Folks, we are killing it. Oh, God.
I'm not seeing any box.
I'm not seeing any boxes.
Maybe
There's
it's
got to
like
be.
the center area.
Ooh. Folks, we just need 1 more box. We're running out of time. I see it.
See it? Okay, cool. As long as you get the box.
Okay, what does it need? I mean, toast for a week?
They got a
Toast is what?
kitchen, to the kitchen.
Kitchen?
Yeah, probably.
No, I don't think it's a kitchen thing. Toast is food?
That's a new toaster, not a toast.
Ah!
He needed a toaster, not toast.
No, they said they wanted toast.
No,
Was
he
there?
wanted a
Was there
toaster.
like a?
He said he needs
An
a new
appliance
toaster.
aisle? All right, 1 more time. 1 more time.
We were only in there for like.
We
4
did it
minutes.
so fast.
Okay, let's.
All right, kitchen. So kitchen over here. There's home cleaning
Kitchen
and
is where we
kitchen
would get
separate.
the toaster because he didn't want toast.
Got it. Ugh.
We were so close too.
Gosh, we did so good.
We're finishing these fast. We're getting like.
What?
Oh my god.
Skincare products? That's like beauty and healthcare.
I think it's on that side though.
Bam, got it.
Kitchen.
Go
Okay.
back to kitchen. But our strikes, Danny, did you notice that if our strikes like were cumulative,
Once they get to 3.
like total or for each person?
For each person.
Each person.
They go back down. See, I think we had 1 strike or something.
Furniture. Right here.
Furniture and that tiny little thing. How you can.
I feel like
furnish
there's
those
more
tiny
people
little
than ever.
bags. Okay, we're doing
There's nothing on this cleaning aisle.
Maybe that's just. I feel like some of the boxes might.
Or maybe we're missing it. I just don't see
they would
anything
show
on
up at the
cleaning.
space bar.
Drinks.
Okay.
I feel bad for that pregnant lady.
I don't think she's the pregnant lady. I think she's the lady who has the baby.
It's atrocious. Oh, he's looking for food. Food. Alcohol, food.
Oh my god, I feel so terrible.
I'm sure that guy's gonna get me again. But the key is, I think, just to keep going.
Yeah, just keep pushing.
Don't think about it. Just keep doing it.
No.
Video games. All right, we got
Let's
2.
go outside.
Look at these hands.
You're going fast. Do you actually have to click on the box to pick it up?
You gotta pick each one. Yep.
Okay, so it's not
All right,
just
we
your
got
button picks
3
it up.
down. No, you gotta actually pick each one up.
I lost my boot. Okay, it's on the left.
There's the baby.
There we go.
Where's the lady?
Oh, back there. But we had the baby.
I don't. Is there a way to even fight against this?
Just hit him. I don't think it's anything because we hit him before.
All right, I feel like an addict now, but we gotta play it one more time.
One more time.
One more
One more
time. I was gonna dedicate like 45 minutes to this game. We're not that far over.
But it's just so fun.
It really is a
Okay,
fun
drinks
game.
are down there.
Whoa! Halloween? Alright, we gotcha. I like how no other customers... They're at least courteous enough to not bother you. You know what I mean? When you're dealing with other customers. That's the one surprising part of this all.
Yeah, I bet. So it looks like there was more levels and stuff like that to it. So maybe that's like a new thing. Because I was actually wondering that right when you said it. Like, what if somebody just came up and started asking this stuff? Like, as a separate game?
Yeah, started getting on you.
Hardcore mode. So you have like 5 of them at once.
Sugar?
Sweets.
No, over here. Sweets, yeah. Alright, what do we got? Pharmacy.
Over here too. It's just on that side.
Health and beauty. Which one is it?
It's just.
It's an actual pharmacy aisle, right?
Yeah, it's a whole aisle.
Excuse me.
God.
Sofa. Okay, he needs furniture.
It's like on the right.
Kitchen.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
DIY. This is the DIY. Pet food. Alright, we know pet food. I don't want to look back. Excuse me. Okay. Yes, Layla, go. This is, if you're just joining us, this is a terrifying experience. Oh, no, Danny. I think it's just PC exclusive, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's on sale right now for like $1.93, though, if I'm not mistaken. I love how they went with a $1.93 as their price of this game. All right, what do we got? We only got 2 more left. The screen, like, this old lady.
It's terrible. I feel so bad when you hit an old lady in the face.
Let me adjust this chat up real quick.
Customers are terrifying.
Yes, Layla, you are right about that. Customers are scary. Thanks for liking the stream. Appreciate it. Looking forward to having you on as a guest this week. Have you tried this one already? What did, oh, Desiree, boo, I owe you one. I'll trade you mics for Sebastian. Alright, kitchen. Which one's kitchen? Oh, kitchen's the opposite way, isn't it?
Kitchen's on this side. No, I think...
Yeah, kitchen's over here, right?
Kitchen was
Yeah, kitchen's right there.
Oh, right.
Come on! DIY is over here, we can do this. Come on! Ah! Come on. Bottle of champagne? There was an alcohol. Oh, why did I walk through that? Alcohol. Pharmacy. Pharmacy's back here, right? Oh my god, do you see this man going through? Okay, we got 1 more left. We got good time.
Plenty of time, yeah. As long as we don't mess up.
We can do this. Cleaning? I hate this cleaning one. We need to get a different one. Halloween.
That's, I think,
We know where that one is.
yeah.
Please, please, please let...
Would you just leave us alone?
I'm gonna hide here for a second. 1 more left. 1 more left. Layla, I see you say this is too relatable. Yeah, I can totally see that.
Mom, you typed if me and or Dad want some Burger King. Yeah, I'll have a burger.
Babe, thanks for using this chat appropriately. My wife's asking
With
if
the
we want
milkshake.
an Impossible burger on the stream. At least it's nothing else embarrassing that she's writing. Oh god, we gotta get through this.
Okay, I think we're good now.
Halloween, come on please, right here. Come on! Please!
I'm
No!
gonna text Mom.
Hey, we got 5. Are we done?
I don't know. Let's just keep trying to find them all.
Excuse me.
Ooh. Okay, well, we thought we were done with the game at 5. Yeah, text mom. That sounds good, babe. Thanks. Appreciate it. Oh, there's more to do? Why does it say 4 now? Pharmacy. Come on. Yep. Are we done? You know what? This probably never ends. This is probably one of those games that truly it's just this. You know, they say retail is hell. That's their whole.
Okay, maybe it's just this cleaning one, which I don't.
No, the cleaning one is the only one that like. There's nothing on this cleaning aisle. So we got 6, folks.
Maybe there's a part. Like
I think there's another 4 that we have to do.
But there aren't more 4. I don't think there were even 4 more boxes. And the time's about to be up. And our
Well, I'm just happy that we got our 6. Or yeah, we got 6, right?
Let's look for more boxes or something, because I don't. DIY and electrical.
Oh, DIY is right here.
Might be able to get that quickly if we.
Come on.
No,
What?
stay in there. The guy can't get you if you're inside the building.
Is the manager coming to get me now? How do we get fired? I guess the time runs out. Literally never ends, yeah. Where's the customer at closing time? Exactly. You can see the customers like beating on the front glass there. Okay. Well, that was really cool. I really enjoyed this game. What'd you think, Young?
I really liked it.
I thought this was really cool.
It's a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. So that was Night of the Consumers by a development studio called Germ Food. Really enjoyed playing that game. Looking forward to discussing that with guests this Thursday, including Layla, who I see in the chat again on Facebook. Thanks so much for participating. Looking forward to watching you play these games as well, including I saw you play Wheels of Aurelia. Thanks for that. We'll be playing that today as well.
Are you playing Family after this? Because Mom.
Yeah, Mom wanted to play Family. Yeah, I'm gonna switch up the schedule of games because my wife is gonna play one of them.
She wanted
actually.
to know if she has time to get her a game.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna play. Do you want to see another game? You want to jump in? All right. I think the next game we are gonna switch to is.
I don't know if I can. I have to take Oreo out and do the.
All right, so we are going to switch to our next game here, which is going to be. I think we're going to play the games out of order here. Actually, give us 1 second. I think we'll see if my wife is going to jump into this next game or not. I'm joined here by my lovely wife, Desiree. You can see her here. So she's going to be playing Family. This is the next game in our lineup that we'll be discussing. I'm going to just straight up say I absolutely love this game so much. You've been hearing me talk about it. Turn the music down a little. Yeah. Let us know how the volume is for you guys. If we need to adjust
Okay,
it. This game is...
That's good. It's just I can't hear you talk.
Yeah, let me take it down a little over here. Sorry, give us 1 second. Okay, how's that? Let us know in the chat if the sound levels are okay. So, I'm so excited for us to be playing this game. It's hard to describe. It's almost it's being described kind of as, actually, let me just read you the description from the developer here. Family is a puzzle game based around a fictional, forgotten 80s indie music scene. It's being described as kind of a detective game, but there's no crime or anything like that. It's actually just trying to piece together musicians of a certain era.
Was that other game that we played that was kind of similar? Was it a crime game?
Her Story, you're talking about? Yeah, Her Story was definitely a crime.
Exactly what
Yeah,
it was.
shout out to Her Story, one of my favorite indie games of all time.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to start a new game here, but I'm super excited because the developer of this game, Tim Scheinman, will be actually a guest on Friday. We're going to be doing a bonus interview with him on Friday. I'm so glad that he agreed to an interview. I played this, just fell in love, and reached out to him, and he jumped for the opportunity. All right, so you want to start it, babe? All right, here you go.
You know I don't know what I'm doing.
It's in the afternoon. I'm Dave Allen, and today we're looking back at the London pop scene, 1985 to 1995, and we're very lucky to have in the studio the one, the only Ella Neal. Of course, she's something of a household name today, but at the start of her career, she was on the London pop scene with her group, making a go of it as synth pop and indie stormed the airwaves. We'll be spending the show today going through tracks from the scene and exploring Ella's memories of it. But first, Ella, how are you doing today?
Afternoon, Dave. I'm very well. Thanks for having me.
So, Ella, so much to talk about, but you were part of a scene of musicians in the late 80s that sought to put London on the map. What do you remember about that time?
It was a family, Dave. Talented, ambitious musicians trying to make something new. It was a wonderful time, but also bittersweet, because most bands couldn't make it last. And that's really sad, because it seems now no one remembers them at all.
Just going to give you a little tutorial right here.
But this is fictional.
Yeah, it is. So far?
It seems cool. I must preface the start of this game with the fact that this is not my specialty.
It's all good, babe. You're gonna like this. Let me increase the music a little bit here. For those in the stream, whether you're on Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook, thank you for joining us. Let us know if the audio is okay for you. This is a music-focused game, so we want to make sure the music is good on your end. Okay, so you got all that, like the basic idea here? So just for you watching at home or wherever you may be right now, just a quick recap here. We have 30 names here. So we're essentially, we're kind of almost like musical historians in this case. And we're trying to identify who the people were that were on these bands in this 1985 to 1995 era. And so how you're going to do that, as you saw in the tutorials, you're going to read these notes and references. So like, you know, interviews from these bands from that time, like little historical things. And then you can also listen to the music of the bands on the left. And with the radio, there'll actually be interviews. So all of this combined gives you clues into identifying who these individuals are. So no more of me being backseat gamer here. Let you take over.
I will just call you like the co-pilot. You're not in the back seat. You're helping.
No, for sure. I'm happy to help.
Okay. Interviewer. So Alex, you've been in Tiger Studios for the last 3 months recording the album. How's it going? Alex, it's not so great. How's that? Creative differences, really. There's been a big falling out over parts. Johnny's gone off in a huff because I said his guitar playing was always out of time, which didn't go down well. I see. Do you think you guys can patch it up? Honestly, I'm not sure. I shouldn't really be saying this, but I'm not sure this is quite where my head is at right now. Do you think you'll make it on the road? I sure hope so. I need to get my fix of roadside cafe food. You know what I mean? I'm not sure I entirely do. You've been talking about doing something new with your spin-off project. Castanaya. Okay, so is part of the name Russian? Absolutely. Oh, honey, a cousin. Have you been reading Russian literature like Elvis Costello? No, I prefer Bulgarian personally. How about Sally? What's going on there? Well, we'll have to see. She's mostly making music with Elvin at the moment. Honestly, I'm happy for them.
So you
okay,
see,
so
like, you kind of get what's going on. So like, walk us.
they're
through
giving
this.
us some clues.
Yeah.
So
what did
first
you
we
gather from
know, well, we know that whatever band this is talking about, this person is also a Castanayet.
Yeah, Castagnet. Yeah. Exactly.
So let's see if we can scroll back up.
So if like you look at the chart right there, you can see that the bands, some of the members
Okay,
from.
so
you see
right,
that?
so it has to either be this person, Alex, has to either be the Rialtos or the Clanger.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool.
Exactly. So that's how this works. It's kind of like a musical detective
Yeah,
feeling.
process of elimination, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have Alex.
And you have another note right here. You have,
okay.
The one above it, the memoir of Gary McKay.
Okay.
Moving on now, let's have a listen to one of the electro.
I mean, should I read it out loud or is that annoying people?
No, I think it's good. We can
Okay.
take turns if you want to.
Okay, you can.
You want me to do this? All right, so this is from the memoir of Gary McKay, the director of Exodus Records. So, Chapter 3, Rah Rah. I was spending the weekend in a part of Camden you don't go to, doing things you don't talk about. This was when a mate mentioned his band was playing at the Forum. I went down to see them with my girlfriend. Hey, Alexis. Hey, thanks for sharing the stream. Really appreciate it. I went down to see them with my girlfriend at the time, Gail from the Rialtos. So that's a pretty clear one. We know
Okay,
that.
Gail is a Rialto.
So we know that. We
Yeah.
figure that part out, that Gail. And it's going to, every 5 people, you probably saw this, but every 5 people that you get correct, it'll let you know.
But just because you know that they're in the band, you have to know
You
what
don't
instrument.
know what instrument. Yeah, and it is clear that they can change instruments as well. In fact, they do.
These are some talented folks.
Yeah, and I want to give a shout out again to the developer. All this music that you're listening was created by this developer. Tim Scheinman programmed the game, did the art, did the music. I think he had additional people obviously helping with the voice work, but it's amazing. All right, so I went down to see them with my girlfriend at the time, Gail from the Rialtos, as well as Lucy, who we all called Flake. So that's an indication that the person
So
Lucy.
maybe.
And anytime you click on one of the people, like if you click on any person, you can see a list of the names right there. You see that?
A list of everybody's names?
This is everybody that's possible that you can put. So, for example, this person, Lucy, right here, we know that she's referred to as Flake in documents, right? And so you can just click cancel for now. All right, so we know that Gail's part of the Rialtos, right? And I'd seen Elvin when he was a wee lad and thought he was a bit shit, but things had turned around by the time that his new band came on stage. Tony was just fantastic. The way he could play guitar was incredible, with earth-shattering fuzz that shook the place.
Okay, Tony is a guitarist.
Yeah, I don't know. Do we know his group? There's been word of getting Jess in on bass, but this hadn't panned out. Jess would go on to play bass in some of the scene's biggest bands. So you're going to be going back to forth between this stuff. Ultimately, Raw Raw were great, but it was too much too soon for them. In particular, I remember Elvin completely losing it after his wife took away his supply of Valium just before their gig at the Shepherd's Bush Empire. So you know about him being part of Raw Raw.
Wait, who?
Elvin?
Tony? Or wait.
Maybe Tony as
Elvin.
well?
Wait, I remember. You're saying their gig, so who?
I think so. Here, let's finish reading
Okay,
this,
okay.
but I think, I think so. Some of the boys went on to form Easy Tiger. That's one of the groups we see there. Who I managed on the road until things got a little too crazy. The band wanted to emerge from an enormous chrysalis with the singer rigged to resemble a 30-foot butterfly. However, there was an accident with the rigging and one of our roadies nearly lost an eye. After that, they were pretty much done with the road, and so was I. All right, so what do you think?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to say this is like super easy. It's about like an hour something. Yeah, Alexis, so this game is called Family. It's like it's a detective game for an era of music, this London pop scene from 1985 to 1995. This game came out recently. We're actually going to be interviewing the developer on Friday. I'm absolutely in love with this game. I think it's one of the most fun experiences. One of my favorite indie games of recent memory. It's phenomenal. Favorite games, period, of recent memory. So the idea here is that you can see that there's like a radio. It's almost like an NPR interview with a musician of this era. And so you can kind of listen to those clues. You can listen to the music. You read these like band notes and interviews. You know what, baby? Let me do one thing real quick, just so people can see this stuff. Let me. If you guys give me one moment here, I'm going to move the webcam. All right. That should help so you guys can see what we're looking at. And so what you're trying to do is you're trying to piece together all of the band members. So you see that family chart, hence the name kind of family, where you see this history of the bands who left this group, joined that group. And so you read these notes, you listen to the interviews and the music, and you piece it all together. So I couldn't help myself, and I played this game fully before the stream. And so my wife is joining me today, thankfully, to play through it.
So Elvin is a rah-rah, right? And what?
Yes. Yeah, this ain't really easy, so
I'm
take your
trying
time with it.
to just see if it mentioned what instrument Elvin. I know it said that Tony was a guitarist.
It said Tony was a guitarist, and I think we saw him for Raw Raw, didn't we? Was that right? The guitar was incredible. I think so.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming, yeah.
Yeah? Let's
Yeah,
see.
because it's talking about them as if they're in the band together, Tony and Elvin, right?
I think so. Word of getting. I think so. If you want to go ahead and
it'll
put 'em
tell
on there.
us, yeah. It'll
so
tell
if you click
us.
on guitar,
So I was going to put Tony, right?
Tony's, yeah. And then click confirm.
Okay, but it didn't.
So
tell
remember,
us.
some of these you're going to like come back to like towards the end of the game. You know what I mean? Like not every single thing. It's like slowly you're piecing everything together.
Mm-hmm.
And you know that Gail was in the Rialtos, right?
Mm-hmm. But we didn't know it.
Honestly, even having played this game earlier, I don't remember every little person, you know?
So is it that it says here that there was mention of getting Jess on the bass? So does that mean that the other person, Elvin, was a drummer?
Let's see. That turned out tones.
Let's move on to the watercolors. So
I don't necessarily think so.
No.
And your own soundscape work.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I would try. Maybe go back to that first note here.
They
This
are
one?
the
The-
most
that one.
wonderful people, and I always felt completely safe to work with them, to be myself with them. It was just the most pleasurable
This is
experience to
Alex.
make music with them.
And not only were you here,
Okay.
but you also became
Can we make the interview stop?
Yeah, you
Is
can just
that-
click music. You can click stop.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I can't. It's talking to me and I'm trying to read.
Yeah, yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
So you see that Alex went on to make Castagnet, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so because of that, you know that he was either on drums or vocals.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Or
now I
synth
see.
if he was clanger, but it's one of those three.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody has played games like Her Story or things like this, I love this whole style of kind of making you really feel like a detective, where you're given all this different multimedia information and you have to piece it together to figure everything out.
Okay, so Johnny. What band are we talking about here?
So Alex is talking about his band, right?
So it's either Rialtos or Clanger.
And since he's
know.
mentioning Johnny on guitar,
Right, so that's what I was just about to say.
Yeah.
So can we put that here?
I think so.
Would you,
John Rod? I think so. Yeah.
Even though he could be here, though.
Well, he's
no,
talking about
because
his
he's
band.
saying guitar, so that
Yeah.
doesn't even have a guitar, so that's how we
Yeah,
know.
so he's got to be in that group.
Okay.
Okay, vocals and
Okay.
drums.
Okay. Oh.
So that's a big clue right there.
What?
So Alex is saying his former bandmate was Sally,
Mm-hmm.
and that Sally's making music with Elvin right now. Right?
Yeah.
And we know Elvin was in Rah Rah Buffalo.
Okay, so maybe that's the vocalist. No, because it says. Wait, what? Okay, so that must be the drummer.
Well, the only one that has them making music together, if there's only one band that has one member from each, right?
Gotcha.
Right? Am I reading that correctly? Right. So we said Sally. So this whole Alex guy is kind of like this kind of bad boy musician, apparently. That he's part of these bands and they kind of break up around him. So we know Sally was part of the Rialtos. Why don't I at least put some of the music on? Maybe it doesn't have to be the radio interview, but you want to click one of these?
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Okay, so we said Alex is one of these.
So we know Alex is either the drummer or vocals for the Rialtos, because we know he went on for his new project, Castagnet. And we know that Sally...
So he must be the vocals, right? Because Sally
was part of the Rialtos, according to this.
Oh,
right?
so she wasn't a part of Rah Rah Buffalo.
No, we know Elvin was.
Elvin.
And because Elvin and Sally...
Gotcha.
So we know, right? You want to explain that? So
because Elvin and Sally made the band together.
Yeah.
So he must have been the bassist.
She must have been.
She.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. You want to do that? So we know that Alex and Sally were part of a band that broke apart, and we know that they formed Clarice Montag together. So Elvin.
Yeah.
So you got 4. If we get one more and it's correct, the game should tell us. So where's Elvin? Yep. Okay. So is there anything in that interview that tells us what instrument? Whether Alex was vocals or drums?
Wait,
Oh, you know
there
what?
was
Click on
because
this. Click on these. You can also click on these for clues.
Singer.
Yep,
Alex.
there you go. So click on him for vocals. Alex Adam. And so, yep, here we go. So you got 5. It only does this when, you know,
When
when
it's
you get
telling
5
you
right.
that you get 5 right.
Exactly. All right, and so now you notice you got 2 more
Notes. Okay.
2
cool.
more notes. So that's the basic gameplay right there. You're going to keep on using the music and the notes as a clue to find out who the band members are. I'm going to run to the restroom real quick. You keep playing.
Okay, sure.
No, you keep playing. Be right back.
Tour Rider. One of the bands is a vegan. Oh boy. So please separate all meat and milk materials from the other foodstuffs. Story of my life, guys. All items can be procured at any local Shell petrol station. Nothing fancy. Bottle of baby sham. 6 Whisper bars. 8 back Space Raiders. Egg and cress. Ham and cheese for Orson. Mueller yogurt, toffee if possible. I guess this is just like a little second-hand note sheet for what the band members like, or like their supplies. Support act. Easy Tiger. Tony is leaving his drums on stage. Just push them back. If he is taken ill, Aaron Carr will replace him. Ron and Jess will be absent from first 2 shows. The band will be doing a shortened set. Okay, well that was some information. Tony is leaving. Okay, so we know that these band members can play different instruments, and it says here that Tony is leaving his drums on stage, so maybe we see that he is in both Rah Rah Buffalo and Easy Tiger, so I'm assuming that he is the drummer for Easy Tiger, although he is the guitarist for Rah Rah Buffalo, right, honey?
What's that, baby?
Because it's Easy Tiger, it says Tony is leaving his drums on stage, just push them back.
I think so. Yep. Yeah, that's the key thing to remember as you're playing. Like, people can change instruments all the time.
Okay. If he is taken ill, Aaron Carr will replace him. So, Aaron Carr is a drummer too.
Yep, you got some information there.
Yeah. Ron and Jess will be absent from first 2 shows. The band will be doing a shortened set.
So, you know, Ron
So,
and Jess
Ron and Jess are here.
Yeah. And
But
I
we
think
don't
you've
know
heard
what.
Jess before, right?
Have we? Let's.
In one of the earlier notes?
Maybe. Okay, hold on. I had to roll my eyes at this part, honey. One of the band is vegan. Blah, blah, blah.
Your boy is
Pin a
vegan.
rose on your nose, then.
I love it.
Okay. Can we read the next note?
Mhm.
I'm sure we can come back.
Yeah.
This was it, right? Yeah. Roy is excellent, although he will struggle to reach the current standards of his former bandmate Bob Clay, The Times. A superb guitar player, particularly considering her recent conversion to the instrument. Alex Adam must be kicking himself for losing her, The Telegraph. Okay, this was some...
You know, that
Yeah.
should give you a big clue right there.
Yeah, so Alex Adam... Oh, that was Sally, right? Sally Cox. And she went to this...
You got it.
So, but we already knew that anyway.
Well, but we didn't know what instrument she played in the new band.
Oh, right.
So you just figured it
Okay,
out.
gotcha.
And because you figured that out,
Then you already automatically know
Yeah.
that this is Elvin.
Oh, love Bob So yes,
Nice.
I'd known Bob since
Cool.
Rara, as we called them.
Okay, but Roy is excellent.
Really talented writer. But he
Bob
didn't
Clay.
get
So
to
who
play
is
his
Roy?
songs in the band.
Elvin Roy? So is this
when
Bob
they broke
Clay
up,
right here?
we met with Gary,
Let's see.
the manager, and we decided
Yeah,
You're
because
probably
that's
right.
talking about him and her together. So yeah, this is what did I just say?
to be honest, it was
Bob Clay.
It was a match made in
Clay.
heaven.
Moving on now, let's have a listen to one of the.
Yeah, let me read that
electronic
again.
era. This is Clara
Son, though he was
and
struggled
Rita.
to reach. Hmm.
See, they're talking about this Clarice Montauk.
Mm-hmm.
So that was Bob Clay. Okay.
It's fun watching you play this again because it's like I was playing it like in the wee hours of the night, like at a 3 a.m. play session or something like that. But
Typical.
Like, typical. But playing it again, like, or just watching you play it again, it's like piecing everything together.
Okay. Complete and utter tosh, privileged white male and female bullshit. Julie Lurchill, NME. I feel you,
Magazine.
sis. I feel you. Note from band. I like the last one. Please put it on the inside sleeve of the album. Okay, okay, we already figured them out though. So how do we
I
get?
think you only need one more name.
Okay, let's see.
91.5 FM.
Maybe we can get this Rialto.
Started it all. Alex Adams' first school, the Rialtos.
What do you think about the music?
I like the music.
really like it.
I definitely do.
It's really cool. The creator, each of these bands is inspired by a real band of this era.
This is the song that I like the most
This
that
is the
we've
song
heard.
I love the most too.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the song that goes on the trailer.
Yeah, it's really
I
good.
think this is from the fictional Rialtos.
It's really good.
So I think that's Alex Adams singing right there. But yeah, definitely check these little things out for clues sometimes.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Well,
not
let's
saying
read
that they
this.
are right now or not. I don't exactly remember.
Really sophisticated. A unique singer. Okay.
Hopefully those watching, I know these are a bit
Okay.
more slower paced games. Some of the stuff we do at Indie Game Club, we try to sprinkle in kind of more faster paced stuff and slower paced stuff. This is the stuff, we really dig this sort of thing though. These kind of slower experiences that really dig in deep. Ever since playing this, you've been hearing me listen to the Smiths and a lot of these groups that were inspired.
Yeah, you have been. Definitely.
So this game has got me listening to
I
this whole era of
just-
music.
Don't know.
I would go back to one of the earlier notes. I actually don't remember what the
Okay.
answer is myself, so I'll actually, we can do this together. Oh, Gail, remember?
Oh, Gail,
We
the
didn't- we didn't do
girlfriend.
Gail.
Okay,
And we
that
know
was
Gail's in the Rialtos.
the Rialtos.
So,
Okay.
hopefully this is the last one. Hey, good job, babe.
Thank you. Well, you told me.
Well, I honestly forgot to.
I forgot. But thank you.
Well done. You want some water right there? I just poured it.
It's okay.
So 20 musicians left, so you're a third of the way through. What do you think so far?
I like it.
I love this. To me, I love the whole idea of just like the nostalgia of exploring.
Well, I like just piecing everything
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Not that I meant to just cut you off.
No,
While you were
no,
saying what you
please.
like by saying what I like.
No, please.
Talk about Alex a lot.
It is fun, isn't it? It feels like it feels like a real
People
mystery. You feel like an actual detective.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because I think most of us in life, when we get to express our detective skills, is like when we look things up on the internet, right?
Well, you know what? Not to cut you
No,
off
no,
for
please.
a second time in a row. But what I don't like about most detective games is that I find that it just leads you on red herring after red herring after red herring, and then finally the bad guy, because most of the time it's crime related. It's nothing that you could have possibly guessed
Sure.
whatsoever. It's just something like so out of left field. So I like stuff like this where you can actually, like, it's you come up with the answer.
And
you know
the
what
way
I'm
you
saying?
prove it, in so many like deduction games, so many video games, they have all these kind of convoluted ways for you to like prove that you know certain information.
Yeah.
You know, like the professor. Oh no, some of them are. There's definitely some good examples, but a lot of games have it that you have to like solve a quiz or present this information or do this. This feels like really natural and elegant.
Yeah.
That you're piecing information from different sources, cross-referencing things. You know, it's funny for a detective game that has nothing to do with crime at all.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
So now you got
Okay.
two more notes.
Okay, this one is for you, honey.
You may read it.
Dear
You
Mike.
got it?
I was just saying because it's Dear Mike.
Yeah.
Dear Mike, thanks again for the loan of the symbols. Okay, Mike is on some symbols on Saturday. Was a big help. Cy was loading the van, so he must have left them. Didn't forget his keyboard, though, did he? Honestly, I'm nearly done with this band. Flake is exhausted, too. Flake is Gale, right?
Lucy.
Or Lucy. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, we need to remember that, right?
Yeah.
We might have to get Colin to replace her on guitar for a few shows. Sorry things are a bit tense with Steven at the moment. I hear he's made you all go vegetarian. See, I'm not sure I could take eating that many eggs. I feel like Cool Hand Luke. Love the new record and hope Johnny's trip to LA goes well. See you at Hands Across Britain. Fuck Thatcher. Best, Gail.
So this is Gail.
Okay, she definitely gave us some info here because
Yeah.
she said something about Flake. What band are they talking about right now?
Yeah, that's the cool thing about this too. Is you once you know the band members, like we know Gail.
Oh, because we need to know. So maybe they're talking about
They could be.
Castanaya.
Yeah.
They must be because.
Right? Yeah, because
Yeah.
they're saying thanks again for the loan of the symbols. So I guess. Well, we know now. I think you're right. So let's look at this real quick. So we know that Gail was a part of the Rialtos and Castagnet, and she may also be a part of Dova Pavlova and the Watercolors, but none of those have keyboard players, right? So the only one that has keyboard players is Castagnet.
And I always felt completely safe to
Right.
work with them, to be myself with them.
And
It
so
was
who
really- it
who
was
said that
just
they were on keyboard?
the most
Cy was loading the band, so he must have left them. Didn't forget his
experience.
keys though, did he?
And not only were you
Oh, and he just okay. So Cy is the keys.
particularly Holland and Belgium. Would you like to comment on that?
We used to joke that we never played above sea level. Yeah, Belgium, Holland, Belgium again.
No, I used to love the chips.
Flake is exhausted.
So we know.
So
that-
she is.
So we know actually
a
three of the other
guitarist.
members.
Let's listen.
Was she guitar? I
Because
thought
it
she was
says.
bass. Wasn't the early interview said she was on bass?
But it says we might have to get Colin to replace her on guitars for a
okay.
few shows. It says, honestly, I'm nearly done with this band. Flake is exhausted
Yeah,
too.
I think you're right. You're right. So guitar, that's Lucy, right?
I mean, it
I think you're right.
seems-
And so we know that Gail and Alex are part of this band. So we know two of the three final members.
Yeah. Steven?
Well, I think she's writing this guy, Mike. She's writing to him. He's a member of the Smiths, so she's talking about their band as well. You know what I mean? So these are some fictional
okay, gotcha.
things.
Okay. Okay, can we read the next one just to
Journal
see?
memo.
Hi, Richard. Just seen Ella. She wants to do something new. I'd like to bring Bob on board, a different instrument for him and using his songs. We'll need a synth player. Ron or Al, maybe. Lucy's obviously playing guitar now. Thoughts? Gary. Okay, Lucy is playing guitar now.
So,
So,
yeah.
Other big electro band.
Hey, Alexandria. Yes,
So
we were referencing that as well. This is very similar to a Her Story type of game. Right when we started this playthrough, that was the game we were referencing. Hopefully, it sounds like you played Her Story and enjoyed it. That's one of my favorite games. This game is called Family. It's available. It's free actually right now, although we encourage everybody to pay what you can for it. It's available on itch.io, and we're actually going to be interviewing the developer this Friday as well. So I'm absolutely in love with this game, and looking forward to it.
Okay.
Nice.
Now I'm confused.
Yeah, what's up?
Because, it says Lucy's obviously playing guitar now,
Yeah.
which means that she changed from what she originally was playing, right? To
Yeah.
something else, so she couldn't be on guitar
I will
here.
say I think there are some cases where that this chart doesn't necessarily mean this is when they first started playing. They could have been playing music like on their own. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay,
So
gotcha.
I think that's like with some of these people, it took me a second to realize that, because you always constantly think that they're referring to like a future, the current, or old band. But sometimes it's just saying, hey, like I saw this guy perform and now he's part of this new band, Rah Rah Buffalo,
Gotcha.
that sort of thing.
Okay.
So yeah, Alexander, the cool thing about this game is you're piecing together these notes. So Desiree's reading through like interviews, show notes, like historical documents, but then you can also read little descriptions of the band members. And if you can listen you can hear like there's like an NPR style interview with one of the people. In fact, if you listen to this,
I'd like to thank Ella Neal very much for being my guest here today.
Can we turn it up?
do you hear that? I'll turn it
Alan
for you.
Neal?
Ella Neal.
Owen.
Ella Neal. So she's this guy's
Ella.
interviewing.
From what band?
Um,
I'm sure they said.
They probably did, but it'll keep going.
Oh,
If you
okay.
just leave the radio on, it'll keep going. You can adjust it here if you want to, babe. This won't affect the volume for everyone else. The audio is fade. Is it the background audio or the mic as well? Can you hear the music? It's a little difficult because we don't want to turn it up too high because...
See,
Wow.
I didn't know that the sound that I'm hearing and the sound that they hear is separate.
It's a little
so when I was
different.
telling you that it was loud,
Yeah.
I was meaning for myself and
Yeah,
not
let me
for...
turn it up a bit for them. All right, let's try that. Hopefully that's a little better. Okay. So Desiree's about a third through the game. So you win the game when you identify all 30 people. And so she's so far identified 10 people. And every 5 people you successfully identify, you get more like notes and clues to dig down a little deeper. So what? We have a reference to Bob, right? We saw Bob before. Right?
Okay,
Right
so Ella, is that vocals here then? Is she Clanger? They're saying they need a synth player. Where's it? Oh, here too.
Well, you know Bob's a part of this, right? I don't think I understand the question, Alexander. Does it make a song at the end with the notes? I'm not sure I get what you mean there. Like, are you saying like when you get the 5 people, like you do hear like this kind of like musical...
Or like, do the notes piece together make a song? Is that the question? I think the notes are kind of just random.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, the notes are just a way for you to piece this musical family tree together. That and listening to the radio, and like you can also listen to the songs themselves.
So let's have a listen to her back.
Oh, okay, yeah, different notes, historical notes, not musical notes. Yeah. And so, babe, when you listen, if you want to, you can also click each one of these bands, and when you click the band, you can like hear, is it like a male or a female singer? Is the same singer? You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Like, so we know Alex
Okay.
was the lead singer of the Rialto. So if you listen to his voice, and then you can listen to Castagnet and see if it's the same voice, right?
Oh, okay, that's a good idea.
So you want
let's
to hear
go to
Rialto's
the
first?
Rialtos.
That was our favorite one, I think.
Well, then it'll be easy to identify.
So we know Alex Adam is the lead singer of this band right here. And we know he then became a member of Castagnet. We just don't know if he was also the vocalist there. So we can listen to him for a second.
Okay, I think I know that voice. Can I?
Go to Castagnet.
You know what? I was about to say that you're putting a real
Because it's like no in Russian.
Soviet spin on your
Yes.
pronunciation there.
I know,
And then I
make fun of them.
realized that it says something about Russia. You speak the language. Like,
My parents actually grew up fluent
I
in Russian as
was
well.
wondering, like, what is this accent you're doing? Now I get it. Okay. It's a very similar sounding voice.
I think
isn't
it is.
Yeah. The tone is the same.
Yeah, Castanet, he sounds a little deeper, but it could just be the song,
I
obviously,
think
right?
that the tone sounds the same with
Yeah.
this voice. It's a
Let's
different.
hear. I love this song. Honestly, I've been listening to this outside of this song.
I believe you. He listens to video game music, people, for
this
real.
isn't just video game music. This is a real
Well, I
musician.
know,
Yeah,
but
this
you
is
also.
amazing. Yeah. I think it is.
I think it's the
Yeah.
same voice.
I think so. I've already beaten this game, but I don't have it all memorized, so we're playing through it again.
Maybe it's not.
It's tough. Well, at least we know it's not Gale, right? We know that
Yes.
Gale and Alex. If you follow the family tree there, you want to point with the mouse to those? So we know that Gale and Alex both transitioned to the new band. We don't know what instruments they're playing. So it's a 50-50 chance it's Alex Adam, right?
Yeah.
The sound of the voice sounds similar.
Should we just try it?
Let's go back and look at the other stuff first. Adjust my nose right here. Do you want to go back and look
At what?
at some of these other notes? Maybe this letter note. Let's do this one. Let's see. All right, just seen Ella. She wants to do something new. Can you click back on the radio?
Both wanted to play something very modern, very different, and to be honest, it was.
Because this is
a match made
Ella.
in heaven.
Moving on now, let's have a listen to one of the electro bands of the era. This is Clanger with Angelina.
Is that her?
I think if you click this. All right, let's read this. Yeah, so you're listening to Clanger, and the vocalist is a seemingly male voice, right? So no. So I'd like to bring Bob on board, a different instrument for him.
Wait.
Yeah, I remember there was a couple points where it took me a minute to figure it out. I think like about this point of the game is where I got like the middle of the game was probably the most difficult to figure out. Because we need 3 more before we can move on to the next part.
Okay, I wish that we could get back to this interview talk.
Yeah, here we go.
Clanger.
Let's move on to one of the bands that started it all, Alex Adams' first group, the Rialtos.
That just confirms to us that Alex Adams, was in the Rialtos. All right, so let's look back at this again. Ella, she wants to do something new. I'd like to bring Bob on board, a different instrument for him and using new songs. We need a synth player. So let's look at this. Can I see this real quick? So we know Bob was in Rah Rah Buffalo, right? Mm-hmm. And we know that he moved to Easy
Okay,
Tiger.
Gotcha. So
But we also know that he could have been an Easy Tiger and then gone to Watercolors or to Dova Pavlova.
Well,
but
we
they're-
know that when he went to Easy Tiger, he wasn't a synth player because it says they need a synth
Yeah,
player.
and since we know that these other Dova Pavlova and Watercolors don't have synth players at all,
Yeah.
we know they're talking about Easy Tiger
Yeah.
right now.
Uh-huh.
So they needed a synth player, Ron or Al maybe. So we know that Ron or Al at some point they're referencing other synth players. So that might be the Clanger and Little Red Marks.
Yeah.
But we know Bob changed the instrument. So we know Bob's not on drums. In fact, we already know that because
Yeah.
Tony is confirmed for that.
And we also know that he's not on synth.
And we know he's not on synth. So we know that Bob Clay is in one. He's either the bassist, the keys, or vocals. And that Ella's part of the group as well. Right?
Yeah.
You keep going. I think you might check that last memo right there.
That's the one we were just... Dear Mike, thanks again for the loan of the symbols on Saturday. It was a bit help.
And of course by Alex Adam, considered by some a great songwriter, others a very divisive figure. Ella, what's your take on this?
Well, Alex is a brilliant songwriter. I think he's known for bringing bands together. I think that the people who know him would also recognise that he's pretty good at driving them apart. And to be honest, I talk about Alex a lot in interviews. I think that people, Sally, Tom, Gail, fantastic musicians, some of the best people that I've worked with, and I feel as though they get overlooked because of a personality.
Of course, there were a lot of
Okay, guys, I'm just reading
One of these
this
bands did come off the breakup of both
note that says letter to Mike Joyce, the Smiths, 1987, just to see if I can figure anything else out.
And this is their song.
So what about Colin? Who is Colin? We might have to get Colin to replace our own guitar for a few shows. This is going back to the Costa Niet.
You're making fun of my pronunciation.
This is going back to Costa Niet. Oh, I thought those were M&Ms, and I was really getting excited, but they're blueberries.
All right, so let's see. I think we're close. We have a lot of information. It's just we gotta. I can get more if you want, babe. Let me go get more. All right, I will be back to get more blueberries.
Okay.
I think you're almost there. You only need.
But who is Colin? It's Steven.
Some of these names we won't get to till later.
Okay. Let's listen to Easy Tiger, and that might give us some information about the singer. Male versus female. Let's see.
This is where he kissed her.
Okay.
Neath the milky sky of blue.
That's definitely a woman's voice, so that's some useful information.
Nothing's known and nothing's
Because
new. Oh,
we know that Bob
another chance. Only
has to be either on keys
chase them up then.
or bass, because this is a female's voice, and we know that they are looking for a synth player
Go back
per
to yesterday.
this
Everywhere
last
you go, my
note.
turn your hand and leave
So
turn the hands of time. Let's go back to yesterday.
So what I'm assuming is that Ella must be this vocalist. And I'm gonna try to put that on there and see if that's right.
Turn the hand.
Ella's the vocalist, right, babe, of Easy Tiger? Oh. Okay, nobody's behind me, okay? Alright. I'm going with that for now, tentatively, that Ella Neal is the vocalist. It's a female voice. We see here from this letter that
Did you? Did I miss?
okay, so I feel like Ella is the vocalist because it's a female vocalist. We know that so we know that Bob obviously isn't the vocalist, so he must
And we
be
know he's
either
not
the bassist or
synth, right?
we know he's not synth, so he must either be bass or keys,
Yeah.
which I haven't gotten that far yet.
We only need 2 more names, right? Did you cut the music off for now? Or...
Well, I did because I wanted to listen to Easy Tiger to
Gotcha.
see if it would give us some info
Yeah.
on the vocalist, and it did, that it's a female voice.
Yeah.
This is where he kissed her.
But what else did we know about Bob?
Sky of blue.
That he goes on to do something else too,
We
right?
don't know that.
Oh, we don't know
I don't
that.
think we know that yet.
Nothing's known
Okay.
We need to send to Ron or Al. You want to go? Can you go back to that?
This one?
Yeah, that one. Let's see. Fike is exhausted too.
Side note, people, these blueberries are a far cry from my BK meal that I was talking about earlier. Just
We appreciate her
side note.
taking some time out to play with us first. Make this guest appearance.
Before I get my BK.
We're halfway. We're about halfway through. We're almost
No,
done.
I really like it. I'm
Yeah.
kidding. I'm just saying, you know, when you're expecting fries, blueberries are a far cry, but that's okay.
Good. All right. Here, can I see this real quick? I want to go down here real quick. Gosh, it's frustrating me too because I don't remember the answer right now, honestly.
Okay,
We know
Costa.
that Gail and Alex are part of Castanet, so we know. Here, have we listened to Castanet? We haven't listened to them to the. Oh, we know. No, we know
did,
it's a
'cause
male
we thought
voice.
that the voice might be Alex Adam.
Yeah.
And it doesn't say that he switched instruments, and for most other people, it's saying that. I want to try to put him for vocals.
Go ahead.
Let's
Yeah,
see if
vocal.
the game will throw us a bone.
Yeah, go ahead and do Alex Adam for this one.
Let's just try.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And so we know that Gail is either on bass or drums. So I'm assuming she's probably drums is the first, but let's think about that. Try her on drums. Gonna see if.
But I don't want it to feel like we're just guessing, though. I want us
No,
to,
I know
like,
that's how
know
I
the
was
clues,
playing
you
it,
know what
to
I'm
where
saying?
it's like
Yeah.
no real guessing.
But then it's like to the point of obsession. It's gonna take 3 hours to get that.
I think it
BK.
took me like an hour and a half to kind of get through it all just on my own. Let's shut this gun off. See, but this is what's so fun is you really feel like a detective when you're playing this. You know what I mean? Like
You
when you
definitely have to do
finally figure it out, it feels really good. Let's turn the radio back up. All right, Easy Tiger. Tony's leaving his drums on the stage, so we know that. He's taking out. Aaron Carr will play some. Ron and Jess. So we know Ron and Jess are part of the
Okay.
band. Remember? And we read about Jess earlier.
Oh, but so Jess
Didn't
could have
Jess
been the
play
vocalist.
bass?
Well, then.
She could have been the vocalist, but I swear we read something about her being a bass player. So we know Ron and Jess. So we know all the rest of the members of Easy Tiger. It's Ron, Jess, and Bob. And I swear there was something that said Jess.
Go to
Let's
the
start with
tier.
the very first one, right?
Yeah, Jess.
Where?
Okay, bass.
Yeah, bass.
So Jess.
So Jess. Hey!
We got it! Thank God!
There we go. We're doing it.
Yeah.
All right, halfway through. 15 musicians remain.
Okay.
All right, you want to keep going here? So
I'm
let's
feeling
see.
confident. I clicked it.
So who were the other two musicians that we had for Easy Tiger? We had Bob
Bob.
Clay, and then who outside of Jess? There was somebody else. I think go back to this. No, this one I think. Oh, this is a new one. We got two new ones.
oh, right.
I'm just trying to remember real quick about Bob and Jess.
Okay, Ron and Jess.
Ron and Jess.
Ron.
So Ron and Bob.
So, Bob is the keys
How do you know that again?
because he switched instruments,
And
and
we
they were
know
looking
he's
for
not
somebody
synth.
for the synth.
Yes, you're right. And then who did we just say?
So synth, if we go. So Ron.
Ron. Okay.
We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere.
All right, that's two. And so we know Alex Adam was the vocalist for Castanet, and we
Al.
know because it confirmed it.
Oh, it confirmed it, right.
So Gail is either on drums or bass. All right, we got 2 new notes.
Oh.
You may read them? Yeah. Right. Oh, me.
Here, okay.
No,
My-
I got it.
My childhood was very solitary. I spoke German with my mother until I was 5, which resulted in scallies from around the neighborhood following me around shouting, Heil Hitler! Life didn't really
I'm wearing a
start
Jojo
for
Rabbit
me
shirt right now, actually.
until I started working at Alien Records. I was quite the connoisseur and got a reputation for throwing out customers who picked records I didn't like. I thought anyone who wanted some Tom Jones or Rick Astley deserved whatever they got, which was usually an earful of abuse and a
Thanks,
shove out
Andrew.
the door.
Appreciate you stopping by.
Most of the scene were okay, although a bit straight. I never could stand Alex, though. He seemed like a peacock in need of plucking. Nothing special in my mind. When I formed my new band, the one that went big, you all know it, I wanted to work with was Al, but
Yeah, I think the grammar. Yeah.
okay.
I think it should be the
Because-
one I wanted to. Yeah.
Right, that's why I'm just like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, please do drop in next week. We appreciate you watching.
Because he was the only person who really wanted to push things in terms of politics and technology. Uh-oh, sounds obnoxious. He was a great He was a great band member. All the rest to me was just noise. It won't scroll any further for some reason. We were supposed to?
Yeah, that's weird.
Which?
I think you're good, yeah. Let me read this one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is a Tom Katz interview, Basis Magazine, 1992. Interview. So, Tom, you and Gail have been playing together since 1985. So, Gail, we know he's either talking about the Rialtos or Castaneda. Oh, it has to be the Rialtos then, right? Oh, no, Tom says 1986, actually. So, we know he's talking about Castanet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's a good clue right there. Gail was playing with Sally before then. Okay, so we're definitely talking about Castanet here. You were the rhythm section for two of the London scene's
Wait, but we don't have Tom on Costa.
That was the only one we were missing.
Hmm?
That was the only one we were missing.
I'm missing two.
Yeah, but remember Gail? We know Gail was there, so we know it's
Oh,
Tom.
okay.
And since this is Basis Magazine, I think that makes sense. So I think we can probably put Tom down for bass. Tom, right there.
Okay.
And we can put Gail down for drums. And that makes sense since she was the drummer before, right? All right, let's see. You were the rhythm section for two of London scene's most prominent bands. What do you think is the key to your success? Gail and I have always really got on. We read the same books, go to the same political stuff, do a lot together. I think that really helps. We also had great songs, which you need. And Alex and Ella respectively, we had the best songwriters you could wish for. What do you think of Alex's work now? So they both performed with Alex and Ella. That's a big clue right there, I think.
Mm-hmm.
You want to put on one more of the songs just so there's...
Let's
choose anyone you want.
Let's try Little Red Marks.
So we know that Gail and Tom both performed with Alex and Ella.
Gail and Tom.
The ones we just put down.
Mm-hmm.
So they were both in bands with Ella. So I think the only possibility for that is we know that both of them went to the Watercolors, right? So Ella must be in the Watercolors.
Mm-hmm.
You want to listen to the Watercolors and see if it's a female voice? Maybe you can click the clue there. Click that, maybe we can see.
Okay, yeah, so that's Ella.
Yeah. Hey, look at us.
Getting it? Okay,
All right.
so it's just like that middle part where you can kind of get...
That's the tricky part.
Mm-hmm. The key is go back to your previous notes.
Yeah, for sure. And listen to the music and
listen to the music.
take
yeah.
advantage of all the clues you can. We only got 10 more
I
left.
didn't even think about listening
I
to
love
see
that.
the gender of the voice of the singer
Yeah.
through listening to the
I
song.
love that.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, it took me a minute to figure that out. And if you actually listen to the interviews with the radio, you'll hear some other clues. You know, clicking on these notes as well.
Okay. What, we knew somebody else that was in here.
I think so. I don't remember.
Gail and Tom.
yeah,
'cause
Gail
they
and
both
Tom.
came
That's
to-
true. We don't know what instrument
We
they
don't
play,
know what
but
instrument.
I mean, it could be that
Well,
it could be that
let's.
simple that it's bass and drums. 'Cause those
Well,
are
we
the ones
have
we're
two
missing.
new.
Yeah, we gotta check.
Okay. Let's go here.
Well, this is the watercolors. This is the group right here. You want me to read? I can read it.
The watercolors. With arguably the most talented singer on the scene. The result is Stormy Teacups, a collection of up-to-the-minute stare-at-your-shoes and mumble-into your mic jams that are threatening to engulf indie rock as we know it. Gone is the jangle of the Smiths, The Cure, Echo, and the Bunnymen in the flanged guitars and murmuring about something or the other. Newcomer Colin Sapp is a superb addition to a seasoned group of musicians. The songs are throbbing, hypnotic beasts, constantly threatening to break free of Neil's silky purr. Okay, Neil's silky purr.
Yeah, so we already have. We got.
Oh, we have that already. Okay. They added Colin Sapp.
And I know they've referenced him before.
They have.
I think I remember, but I won't say.
Well,
I think I do remember now.
I remember when I was asking.
The Rialtos.
Hey, Yoel, thanks for sharing.
Hi,
Appreciate
Yoel.
it.
Thank you.
By some a great songwriter, others a very divisive figure. Ella,
Where did we
what's
see
your-
something about Colin?
It was one of those where like.
Um,
Remember, there was a few
he's
other notes that
brilliant
said somebody could
songwriter.
replace somebody in the band.
Oh, right.
That sort of thing.
I think he's.
I think it
he's
might have been
known for
something
bringing
like
bands
that.
together. I think that the people who know him would also recognise that he's pretty good at driving them apart. And to be honest, I talk about Alex a lot in interviews. I think that people
Work with me, people. I'm just trying to find reference
Sally,
to a
Tom.
Yeah.
Colin.
That's all good.
fantastic musicians.
I think
and
we're gonna get it here in a
that I've
second.
worked with,
Yeah.
and I feel as though
There you go.
Here we go.
they get overlooked.
Okay, so
because
Colin
of
is a
their
guitarist.
personality.
Of course, there were a lot of breakups on the London scene, and one of these bands did come off the breakup of both Rara Buffalo and the Rialtos.
So we have
called Clarice Montag, named after Fahrenheit 451, and this is their song.
The two instruments are the two members of the band that had the same instrument. So unless they both switched with each other,
oh yeah, okay.
Morning's kiss the window pane. Sunlight fills the stairs.
yeah, we got 3 more before they let us know.
Okay.
Waits to
Okay. Well,
This part I remember was a little tricky too. As you're towards the end, because you don't really have any information on Klinger. Hey, baby. Come here, baby.
we have a surprise guest, people.
Want to jump in here?
I don't know if her reading level is up to the challenge of
Oh, she's a great
Family.
Might be able to beat this whole game with us. Want some blueberries, pumpkin?
okay.
Strawberries, go for it.
Did we read this one? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one we got.
Okay, this one
We
we
haven't read
did it.
this one.
Okay. I've noticed that many people believe that no significant trios emerged between Rush in 1978 and Nirvana. This is simply a convenience for Americans like me to pretend that the UK was just spending its time composing maudlin ditties about cemeteries and pints of Guinness and such. Let me tell you, some of those bands rocked. When I went to see Dova Pavlova at the Kentish Town Forum, the noise coming off the stage was completely overwhelming. An incredible drums and bass combo, easily on par with their mates across town, M's and Cats. Dova, where's that at on here? Okay, down here. Okay. An incredible. Okay.
Oh,
of course.
that just confirms the watercolors, right? That confirms what we just had. Their counterparts.
Oh,
M's and
okay, yeah,
Cats.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Of course, it all went terribly wrong, as all Alex Adams bands do, but while they were around, there were few that could match them. Okay, so...
Do we get any information about it?
Can we listen to Dova Pavlova?
We know that they have one member... Oh, Alex Adams was in that group, too. As well as the Jess Carey. See, Jess moved from Easy Tiger. We don't know if she played the same instrument or not.
Where do you see that? Oh, okay.
So we at least know 2 of the 3 band members. We just don't know what
Alex
instrument they're
Adams.
on. I guess we gotta listen to the voice, right?
Now we do know that she's the bassist. See?
I mean, she could have changed instrument, right? Potentially. Because it's vocalist
But
and slash bassist. And Alex Adams was a vocalist, right?
Was it not showing?
Wasn't there something
you?
about Jess changing instruments?
Huh.
Yeah, I guess we gotta listen to the voice. Because Jess is a woman, right? I'm pretty sure Jess is a woman.
This is a male voice.
Probably Alex Adams, Adam, I assume, but we can check.
But it doesn't have a vocalist here.
Hit that box right there. Box slash bass. So he's playing bass and vocalist.
That's what box means?
I think so. I think so. We saw it somewhere else as well.
Well, vocal says vocals everywhere else.
Elvin Roy, see? When Raw Raw Buffalo, he was vocalist and bassist, and then he became vocalist for East Montag. I think.
So, like the person it's pointing to, like
Well, it's just
not...
pointing to that band. I don't think it's necessarily saying... Yeah, there wasn't really much vocals in that song right there. I know we heard Jess. There was an earlier note that mentions Jess.
Yeah, we
And
already...
the drummer. Yeah, the scroll, for some reason, it won't scroll well in this.
We're looking for something that refers to Jess. Is that what?
I think so. I'm gonna put the radio back on. That might give us a clue. You click the radio button right there. That red
Oh, the
button.
radio.
Let's see real quick. Sorry, baby. Yeah, it's fun playing this again because honestly, there's just a lot to remember.
But you know what? I think that we can figure out...
Ron and Jess. Oh no, we already got that one. They'll be absent
Yeah.
from the first 2 shows. You were saying what, baby?
We saw something about Klanger and some of the more recent things, I think.
Did we?
I think we did.
You're probably right. Is this the one that was by Klanger? No.
But we did.
I wish it highlighted which memo you were on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, Orson Way. Autobiography of Orson Way. When I formed my new band, the one that went big, I wanted to work with was Al. So Orson and Al.
I think this is the Klanger one.
I'd like to thank Ellen Neal very much for being my guest here today. She's been
I think it's trying to figure out which one. He said the one that went big, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dover, have no luck.
Influential. Maybe it's this. I think there was a reference to Al somewhere too. Wasn't there a reference to Al for one of them?
What? When I pour my.
He was the only person. So it sounds like it's a twosome.
Well, we know that it has to be either this twosome or that.
The question is if the new band was Clanger, or
Yeah.
if the new band was Little Red Marks.
That's probably Little Red Marks, him and.
It's okay. Here, I'll get it. Don't worry. I think, yeah. So Orson Way and Al something.
I think are here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and somebody from Clanger goes to casting app.
Mm-hmm. So no, it can't be what we just said.
It could be. It could be that the person. It could be that Orson Way is the vocalist for Clanger and the vocalist for Little Red Marks.
But who's on synth then? Which one of
Somebody
these?
must have changed instruments. Maybe Psy, maybe keys. I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember. It's hard for me to remember these details. You got on video, man? No, it's just talking to her.
Oh.
So she can see herself on camera. I think we need to. I want to say there was a note that referenced Al.
91.5 FM Radio Sussex, and today
Maybe at the
we're
very
looking back
beginning.
at London pop scene, 1985 to 1995. Very lucky to have Ella Neal in the studio with us today. So let's have a listen to her band, Easy Tiger. Turn the hands.
This is where he kissed her, neath the milky sky of blue. They whistle at her picture, but nothing's known and nothing's
Yeah, it's hard to keep up with which
here,
notes.
go down to that one at the bottom.
another chance.
Tony's Aaron Carr will replace him.
Gonna chase
Hold on, Tony is leaving his drums on stage.
Oh, if so this is a drummer,
Aaron Carr.
Aaron Carr.
Do we have any drums that we're missing?
Cordova Pavlova.
Could be that.
What band is this talking? Easy Tiger. So if
It could be because we know Alex, Adam, and Jess Carey are in Dova Pavlova. We just don't know the drummer.
yeah, I bet you the drummer is Aaron Carr.
Okay.
Because see, then they form this band together. Let's see. Do you see it?
Yeah, at the very end.
Okay, there we go.
So I think we just need one more name to check.
Moving
Well,
on,
we know Alex, Adam, and Jess
bit of a rah-rah
Carey are there, so you can do Alex for that. Okay, so one of ours is wrong. Because we got
Maybe
5
he's-
names. No, it might, those could be fine. Because you could try Jess for this one right here.
Who?
We know that Jess Carey was part of this band too.
I think Alex Adam. I think this right here.
Wasn't it a male voice though?
Huh?
For Dova Pavlova? I'm trying to remember. Didn't you say it was like a male voice?
It really wasn't much.
You want to listen to it again?
Do we know that Jess is a girl?
I want to say they reference to her as such, but I'm not sure. The interesting thing is so many people change instruments except the vocalists. So I guess it's probably true. I mean, how many times have you heard of somebody who was a vocalist that then joined another band, and took that another role that wasn't kind of center
I
stage?
mean, but plenty of vocalists play like piano.
Well, they
or-
play them, but I'm just saying, as far as like, you know, completely going
Well, the
away.
thing, well, I think really the reason for that is because typically the vocalist is the face of the band. So
Yeah.
why would you go from being the face of one band?
Yeah, that's what I
to
mean. That's why
playing
I'm
another?
wondering if there's a time where a vocalist kind of steps back in that regard.
It seems to be a male voice,
Yeah,
but it's not much singing happening. So
you can try just for the guitar. Maybe. Keep dropping these. All right, so something's up.
yeah,
What was it?
Jess Carey was the vocalist.
Oh, really? Okay. See? Even me beating this doesn't mean I remember it all. You're right.
Okay, so that
So that's
means
gotta
that
be
this is
Alex.
Alex.
All right.
Okay.
So only 4 more. So we know Orson. He's got another note as well.
Okay. I wrote a new song for the fatherless when I was on the road somewhere between Utrecht and Brussels and missing my daughter. It's been a journey full of laughter, tears, and terrible sandwiches. It's easy to see it clearly now, but at the time, the most exciting thing was not knowing what was around the corner. Some of the people weren't so great, but most were wonderful, and in the end, that's what mattered most. I hope you fill your life with excitement, expression, friends, and family. LF. Was that supposed to be a clue?
Yeah, not much in the way of new information. I think we got to find something back about Al, though, because we know Al and Orson were together. Because we only have 5 more people left.
4.
4 more people left. 4 more people. Well, 5 to confirm, but
Yeah,
we're
5.
pretty positive. Like, it has to be Alex Adam for that. Yeah, so you're right, 4.
Let's find Al.
There was some stuff, remember, about synth and keys?
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah.
Make sure to scroll down on some of these.
Yeah.
Oh, Cy was loading the van. Let's see.
No, it wasn't.
Keyboard. It's called Family. So it's like we're trying to do this tree of like these musicians and piece things together. So we're listening to
Okay.
this music and reading.
Ron
these
or
notes.
Al, maybe. So I think one is a synth for one and one is a synth for the other.
Well, it can't
Right.
be because for Clanger, if you look up at Clanger, the synth player for Clanger joined Castagnet, and not Ron and Al are not part of that group. So I think Little Red Marks, that's the Orson Al combination, right? Right? I'm not sure. I'm just trying to remember. Because Orson said he wanted to start a new band with Al, and we know Al plays synth, and we know that of these 2 groups, when he references the one that went big, Little Red Marks was the one that.
So I'm saying one is the synth for one and one is the synth for the other. Al and
I know, but if Ron is the
Ron.
synth for this one, then we know that Ron went to this band, to Castagnet, and Ron's not part of that band. You see what I'm saying?
oh, okay.
So it's
And
got to
neither
be.
is Al.
It cannot be Alex or Gail. It's got to be Tom, Cy, or Lucy. Oh, it seems more realistic that it would probably be Cy, right? Since synth and keys, right?
Others are very divisive.
Okay.
Ella, what's your take on this?
Well, Alex is a brilliant songwriter.
So we
he's known for
said
bringing bands
this is the
together.
Ron and
I
Al
think
combo.
No,
that
Al
the
and
people who
Orson.
know him
Al and
would
Orson. But where do you
also
see?
recognise
Okay,
that he's
Orson is
pretty
right
good at
here.
driving them apart. And to be honest, I talk about Alex a lot in interviews. I think that
Yeah.
people, Sally, Tom, Gail, fantastic musicians, some of the best people that I've worked with, and I feel as though they get overlooked because of.
So
a
is he the
personality.
vocals?
Of course.
I think so. I assume so, because if Al
One of
is
these bands came
synth.
off, the breakup of both Rara Buffalo and the Rialtos themselves formed a duo called Clarice Montauk, named after.
So the only person. So let's listen to Clanger real quick and see what.
Hold me close in the dead of night.
So if this voice is the same voice as Little Red Marks, then we know it's Orson Way.
Morning heaving.
Similar sound. So we're trying to figure out the final person. We only got one more. Well, we'll find out if we were correct on these folks.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Totally the same voice, right?
Yeah.
This might be it. This might be it. Let's see.
Something ain't right.
Ah, something ain't right. The Psy one might be the one that's not right. Maybe I might have messed this up on that one, because I thought that's Psy. We know it can't be Gail, and we know it can't be Alex, right? So it's either Tom, Psy, or Lucy. Can you click the description for Clanker? Some love.
Sorry, 1 second, guys.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna glance through these notes. All right, we got one more person to figure out for this game. And as I said before, I beat it already when it came out, and
Don't do that with you.
yes, Lit Boy, these games are all on itch. All of them were part of the Racial Justice and Equality Bundle, except for this game, because it just came out, like, within the past couple weeks. And as soon as the day it popped up, I saw a story about it, and I tried to hold off on playing it specifically so that I could play it on the stream, but I just couldn't do it. I was so in love with it that I had to play it immediately, and
It definitely is a cool game.
I love it. Yeah.
I'm still trying to get this Clanger. Do we know? Wait, but do we know that Al is?
Because remember, Orson said that the only person he
Oh,
wanted
right.
to work with was
it?
Al.
Okay.
So that's probably. Yeah.
So okay, we know it's not Tom. We know it's not Cy. Who's the only person left? Gail.
Lucy is the only one.
Lucy. Well, then it must be Lucy.
I don't know how we would know that. Yeah, I guess it was.
I don't know.
I'm trying to figure out how we would know that. Did we see? Oh, we saw something about Lucy changing instruments,
Yeah.
and so that's the only instance where you can do that.
The one thing I will say about this is I wish that there was some feature in the game that you could make your own notes, or like
Yeah.
it would highlight
Even what
the
highlighting
notes
the
on
note
the
that
side.
you're on.
Yeah, that because it
That's-
gets
yeah, I
confusing to
agree.
know where you're.
Or even when you
starting.
click on the song, like the what group you're listening to, it just tells you a description, but it doesn't highlight it. So unless
Yeah.
you memorize everything,
And you should be able to fast forward through some of these songs.
no, I don't. I'd like.
No,
I
but
like
I'm
the
just
methodical.
meaning. No, I know, but what I'm saying is, when you're simply after the information, after you've heard it,
Yeah.
and you have to listen to the whole thing
Well,
over
you know what's
again.
interesting in the tutorial thing, when they like do the scan of like the tutorial, it shows like a fast forward and rewind feature. It looks like, but then in the actual game itself, we're playing the desktop version. I should say there's also a browser version you can play, but that one I think is a bit more limited in terms of the intro and outro, because I think this outro is going to be a little. There's
so
gonna
it's
be a little
definitely
more.
could
Yeah,
be
there's still a little bit more right here.
We've been very lucky to have Ellen Neal here, and you're going to finish with a song.
I am. Thank you so much for having me, Dave. And yes, this is my final song.
Go to sleep now on my little finger.
It's amazing
No
the developer
need
made all of these
to
songs.
let the Sandman
Very
linger. I will love you till the end of time.
I think this experience is best like solitary.
Go
When you
to
think about it,
sleep
you know what I mean? Like the detective kind of
now,
stuff. I'm
without
glad we got to play it
breath
together.
or
But for other people, I would probably
whisper.
recommend.
In the morning,
Well,
Lights off,
I
headphones.
enjoyed having
Be
somebody
here.
to bounce ideas off of.
That's true.
I don't.
That's how we played
Till the
Her
end
Story
of
as
time.
well. Games like that. No, you're right.
And maybe it's just because naturally,
You'll
because
feel
I'm not
so alone.
a gamer,
You
things like
might
this intimidate
never
me.
know
So that's
the
probably
thunder
why.
of the city.
I think part of it is just like
Rhythm of the
these types
road.
of games, the revelations,
No
like
place
just getting
to
them on your
call your
own.
home.
But I see what you mean as far as like doing it together there.
But till you're grown, I assure you, you will never know a love like the one before you.
I beat it in the browser before and it didn't have this like
Go to sleep
feature right here.
now on my little finger. No need to let the Sandman
This is the one
linger.
song. Yeah.
I will love you
It's over
till
there.
the end of time.
All right, we're about to switch to our next game. We still got 2 more games to cover. Ooh.
So my question, the question for me becomes: do you want me to bring your BK in here,
Yes.
or
Yes, I'm gonna be.
you gonna eat your BK on the stream, or
Yeah, I am,
okay,
for
you
sure.
just let me know, cause
For sure.
I'm done.
I enjoyed playing with you guys. It's time for me to
Let's
go
give
get my burger.
A round of applause to my wife here.
That was
So
fun.
that was Family by Tim Scheinman. As I said before, I absolutely am enamored with this game.
Tune in for the interview on
Yes.
Friday.
Yep, on Friday. It'll be a fun interview because he's based out of the UK, so we're gonna be
We
do
are worldwide.
worldwide. Yeah, so we appreciate him and his willingness to BK stream time. You're right. We don't even eat that much fast food. Everybody thinks they're just Doritos and Mountain Dew. It's like
And Burger King.
we got a vegan burger at Burger King. Shout out to Burger King.
I mean, it used to be so hard for us to go to fast food. Y'all don't know. This is a game changer.
It's true.
Game changer.
It's true. All right, thank you, my love.
Note the Donkey Kong game
Yes.
shirt. Yes. Thank you, Target.
I appreciate it.
All right, come on, baby.
All right, let me switch these headphones with you. All right, so we're gonna make a little transition. Can I pass this to you, babe? Right here. Oh boy. Okay. Just spilled. I just spilled a ton of stuff. All right, give me 1 second to clean up a mess I just made on stream here. You just watch me pick things up on stream. And then we will get back to the next game. Which I think the next game we will play is A New Life. Oh, because we jumped all this. Oh, the other game we were playing? Yeah, Jan and I were playing this game called Night of the Consumers, which it's kind of like a funny, scary game. It's a game where you like work at a store and you have to respond to all these customers.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, that's why we were screaming.
It was scary?
It was. It's like it's kind of making a joke of it being scary to like work in a place like that. It's kind of a little hard to explain, but it's like, you know how customers are always like, where can I find this? I want that. You know what I mean? And so it's kind of making fun of that. These next 2 games, baby, I think might be a little bit more grown up. Just gonna go play with your brother.
No.
I'm sorry, babe. I think, because I'm a little worried these ones might be a little too grown up for you. So we got 2 more to play tonight. We have Wheels of Aurelia and A New Life. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's see if you can play Wheels of Aurelia. If it starts getting grown-up stuff, though, we're gonna stop. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So next we are gonna play Wheels of Aurelia. So it should pop up right here. Okay, let's see. I think we're playing with controller. Okay, here we go. Let us know how the sound is here. I think we got pretty good on sound. You want to put some headphones on too, baby? Do that. Do a little double combo here. It's over your hair. Yeah, you want me to put it on your ear, or you got this?
I don't know what that means.
Well, I'm saying, do you want me to pull your hair back or not?
I like my hair.
Alright, let's turn this down a little bit. You like the music?
Yeah.
Alright, let me turn it down a little bit. Alright, so hold A to drive faster. Push on the accelerator if you want to drive a little faster. While driving fast, there's no driving assistance to keep you from bumping it into other cars or the guardrail. Make sure you slow down if you want to pick up hitchhikers. Okay, use right stick or X to choose dialogue options. Yeah, so we'll be driving and talking at the same time. Whenever prompted with the black speech bubble, you have a few seconds to choose what Layla will say to the other characters. Silence is always an option with consequences. I always like that when silence is an option.
But there's consequences.
What's that, baby?
Consequences.
There are consequences. Alright, are you good right here? Alright, you ready?
Mhm.
Let's choose our car first. What color do you want?
The blue one. Light blue.
The light blue one? That one? We also have these different ones. You prefer one of those or what? You like this one? This one?
Blue.
Alright, let's do it. Start from the intro. Alright, like I said, if this starts getting adult, we might have to switch it up. So we are driving at the same time. Okay. Let's see.
How about
You know what?
just
I need
run
to
into
pause.
a tree?
You know, let me pause real quick, and so I'm using wireless headphones real quick. So this might be a good time to switch out the battery just so it doesn't stop during the stream itself. Okay, let's try this. So this is going to be a story-based game, babe. We're going to be driving and doing this story. All right, that should be good. All right, let me make sure we are good on audio again. Give me 1 second here, everybody. All right. Oh, there we go.
What if you drive out of here?
So I'm running out of cigarettes.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
I don't need them.
Yeah, no, they're bad, but you don't need to be doing that. Should I quit smoking? I can stop at a bar to buy a pack. Oh, these are the options. Okay. So we can say, should I quit smoke? Okay, I'm gonna say, should I quit smoking? So I guess you have to leave it there. You can't select something. So she's asking herself, should she keep smoking?
Now, let's see. Is there a yes?
Yes, I should. In another life, not today. Let's look for a bar.
Are you doing this one?
I think accelerating allows us to go through those parts faster too. The long straight road gives me the creeps. Where is everybody? Where is everybody? Yeah, so I guess there's no way to like confirm your choice. You kind of have to let it go. Oh my guess watching breaking. Oh my guess watching breaking news. Let's see. The Piper Disco isn't far away. Speed up, Layla. Let's do this. Speed up, Layla. Oop. There's no traffic, so you can get to the disco before it closes. I think we're going dancing. Those are your disco moves?
I just wanted to.
After all, it's your last night in town. Okay, so we're getting a little bit more information about Layla here.
Disco.
Alright, so we stopped by the disco here. Do your disco moves?
Is that the end?
No, it's just starting. Let us know if you're getting good audio here. Hopefully you can hear this alright. No. I see you, Darth Sabalba. Is that your get the disco move? I love it. I love it. Darth Sabalba, were you able to? Did you see the last two games we played? Or are you just jumping in now? Alright, so I think we just started the game. Alright, so I think we picked her up. Do you have your eyes on the road, Olga? Yes, we're taking the Via Aurelia, yeah? Yep, from Rome to... Oh, I didn't catch that. Ventimiglia on the French border. Is it true it was built by the ancient Romans? Yeah. Yeah, we're driving on history. So this is interesting because, just so you know, we're actually controlling the driving, as you can see. I can go swerving around. And on the other stick, we're controlling the dialogue. So are you a feminist? I'm a woman in the Pope's country. Of course I am. I like that. This is set in Italy.
I don't even know what anything means.
Yeah, it's okay, baby. You might not get this game. I was just thinking, is Layla your real name? So I'm just reading what they're saying. It's short for Maria Grazia. Yeah, you don't have much time to make a decision in this game. So it's a pretty name. It's too Mary full of grace, if you ask me. I might just do the silent. No. Let's do this. Run away to control your fate. The French Riviera, you in? Look, Layla, a hitchhiker. Guess we can stop over here. Turning in a little bit of crazy taxi. Okay. Let us give you a ride. We have room. Hop in. Where are you headed? Should we just give him a ride?
Yeah.
Okay. Let us give you a ride. I'm headed to Bracciano first on the right. So I was just talking with my friend Olga. I'm Layla. Nice to meet you. We'll say I'm Layla. Nice to meet you. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
My name's Giovanni. How are you? Not bad, Giovanni. Not bad. Or I'm fine, thanks. And you? Let's do that. I'm fine, thanks. And you, Giovanni? Giovanni, how are you? So every time you change your decision, it actually gives you a little bit more time, which is interesting. I said, fine, fine. Did you see it too? Did I see what? Say, did I see what? You gonna hold the controller with me? Oh, baby, no! No, you can't do that.
Yeah.
We're gonna crash the car. Flying
the
saucer
crash.
last night. Huge flying saucer. He thinks he saw a flying saucer like an alien. No, I think I must have missed it. Bad. The Pope was piloting it. Okay, this guy is not the hitchhiker you want to pick up. He's talking conspiracies here. Yeah, I think let's see what it answers. The Pilgrim Pope himself aboard a UFO? Well, good old Paul VI is known for his travels. Let's just be maybe silent. This guy's got a bit of a wild look on his face. Can I cut in between lines right here? Oh, look at me. I think your car automatically will slow down to keep pace. So that there's actually no brake in this game, just accelerator. Did you see the San Remo music festival? Nope. What did I miss? Layla, hitchhiker. Should we give him a ride? I guess we dropped off the other person? Oh. Alright, let's give him a ride. Let's ask where they're headed. Well, I guess we don't even know. Let's just let them jump in, right? Alright. Bracciano, first exit on the right. I'm Layla, nice to meet you. D'Amico Benedetto. You can call me Benny, though. Nice Juves card you got there, Benny. I'm a full-blooded fan, more than 20 years. So we're talking a sports team there? So born and raised in Turin, then. Oh no, born and raised in Palermo. Shouldn't you support Palermo, then? Juve is the Fidanzata d'Italia, everybody's team. Like I said, like the Cowboys there, or something like that. So she's saying she doesn't really get football. They call soccer. I love your style, like the punks on TV. True punks are from London, but you know, thanks. I guess nice reference to the last game. We were just playing about 80s and 90s music in London. Have you always had your hair like this? I've been experimenting recently. So what, you're changing your identity? What exactly are you watching on that TV of yours? Nothing. I bet your hair was long and blonde. So I guess we're kind of filling in like the little story elements here. You were in a newsreel 2 years ago. Let's do this. No, we just look a little bit similar. You're that girl who was kidnapped. Uh-oh. Bracciano, here we are. Thank you, Flying Saucers waiting. So all these people were in our car? Why not? I've got a spare ticket for the cup. Take care of each other, buddies. Did you know Lake Bracciano came from a volcano? Fascinating, but it used to be an ancient settlement, Neolithic. Layla, I think we can see the Castello from here. Layla! I don't care who you are, really? You're just a crazy girl who met me at the Piper, and who made headlines 2 years ago. A lifetime. Chingalia? Oh god, that's going too fast. Hey, it's no big deal. Better hurry. France is still a ways away. Hurry. Hey, how about a little challenge, chicas? What kind of challenge? Your car against good old Valeria's car. Like I said, you're crazy, but I can't keep up with this. Sorry, I'm reading mainly so my daughter can keep up with this as well. So I guess they're about to have a race, baby. And our character has a past. Oh, let me pick this up. So I will say this part's a little difficult because with the right stick you're supposed to change the dialogue, and holding A and doing this. Hey Layla, I have a plan. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Alright, I'm trying to do both. We should double cross your kidnapper. What? So did we just meet this girl? Is that you guys' understanding of the situation as well? Alright, we're trying to race this guy. Are we really gonna meet your kidnapper? I am. We'll go our separate ways in France. So you're face to face, what do you do? I'll stare into his eyes. Then I'll ask him one question, why? Yeah, I mean, I'll know when I'm there. Maybe we'll do that one. But he hurt you. What if he hurts you again? How can you be so sure? Whoa, the fact that he loves me is an option? This is interesting. Maybe I'm supposed to keep tapping it. I thought I held it. It seems like maybe I'm supposed to tap it. Also, I always think about that. You ever wondered why it was you, Layla? Why not me? I'm nothing special. That's what I'm gonna find out. This is interesting. I think from my understanding of this game, I don't know too much about it. We try to go into these experiences relatively blind, but from my understanding, I think, you know, every time you play this game, it's a slightly different experience. There we go. I'm taking the lead. Oh, come on.
The car stopped me. Let's do this. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going any faster by tapping this. I think so. Stay in front of him a little. What do you think? If we're gonna hopefully win. I don't know when this is supposed to end. There we go. Never thought about racing, especially illegally. You know the rules, Bello. Since when do people play by the rules? You people, you mean winners? I mean, nice little commies, very nice ones. Hands off, fascists. Do you know what we do with nice commies like you? We just win this guy's car? Oh wow, there's a lot going on. We gotta get ready for sleep in a minute. Yeah, I think Darth Sebulba, I think you're right about that. Take the guy's car, least I can do. Should we take the guy's car or should we give it to her? Or should we give her our car or the guy's car? Guy car.
Okay. Let's do that.
Well, we just talking to random.
Yeah, that's the main point of this game. That's what I was saying, baby. I don't think you're even going to be too into it. Because it's mainly a conversational game. Alright, I'm going to pause it real quick. Give me one moment, guys. I will be right back. All right, we are back here. Interesting game so far. Yeah, I knew that this would be a little. Obviously, all these indie game club games are a little different, but this is mainly like a conversational driving game. I know each time you play it, it's supposed to be a slightly different experience, or could be considerably different experience. So it looks like Layla is trying to confront her kidnapper. And I guess she's going to meet up in France with Olga, who's... I couldn't quite catch. Maybe you all understood whether they were, like, longer-term friends, or whether they had just met at the disco. I don't know why I'm accelerating. This is the gamer in me. There's not, like, a place I'm trying to get to.
Ancora silenzio sulle indagini, ma si accende la polemica politica sulle eventuali trattative con le PR. Parla il pontefice. Procedono invece con successo le indagini sull'omicidio di Fausto e Iario, i due giovani milanesi del centro sociale Leoncavallo. Spunta il nome del neofascista Massimo Carminati, legato alla banda della Magliana.
Yeah, so this is the normal pace of the cars. I love the look of this game. Okay, so he's gonna meet his mother. Oh, 10 years. I wonder if I could have picked up that other hitchhiker without being prompted to do so. Cases. I'm wondering if this is the kidnapping they're talking about, your own personal kidnapping. Yeah, Mar, you're right. Like, have you played this one already? Like, I can't help but, like, hold down the accelerator. There's nowhere to go. I don't even... You know, I'm holding it down and, like, you know, weaving in and out of cars. By the way, Amar, I don't know if you're just joining now or not, but I mentioned that I'll be interviewing the developer behind Family on Friday. Love if you had some time to jump in there and listen in on that and throw in some questions. He's in the UK, so it's going to be at like 4 p.m. our time. We're really looking forward to that. My wife and I just played through that again. Ave Maria, gratia plena. These are some wild buildings. You guys see these giant, like a giant cat, a giant king? Are these actual statues there? Sweet. Sweet. And yeah, and I also reached out to the, you saw the developers behind Farfew Giants. And so we're going to do an interview with them too about Night Fisherman and Outcast Lovers as well. So, I was a little bummed to see that their next episode is kind of delayed for now. So I'm hoping to talk to them about that and get more there. I like the idea behind this game. You know, it's definitely slower paced. I mean, a lot of these games might be a little harder to watch on the stream, but I love this whole idea of like all these different characters you meet. Layla's journey continued as planned. She made it to France, stared into the eyes of her kidnapper, and asked him why. Never before or since has she felt a void as deep as the one she felt when Gecko left without a word. A void none of the countless cigarettes she had smoked. I couldn't get that part. A not dissimilar void haunted Padre Eduardo in the solitude of the Tuscan cloistered cell to which he retired. Olga never met Layla again, but she hasn't missed a ballot since she first voted for the liberalization of abortion in 1981. Ending 1 of 16. Okay, that's interesting. I might give that one more go before we move on to our next game. Oh, awesome. I see Amar. Family is so fresh. I played nothing like it. I'm so glad that you had the same reaction that I did. You know, it's funny. We were talking about that earlier when we just beat it right now, that, you know, I try to come into these experiences fresh like this, where I just check to see, you know, make sure the game's working, and then I play it on Mondays. But when I first heard about Family, when it first popped up, I was like telling my wife, I was like, I got, you know, like 5 or 10, I got like 10 musicians in, and I was like, I want to stop because I want to have like a fresh reaction on, you know, I want you guys to see like my reaction on the stream, but I couldn't help myself. I had to play through it all. So Desiree ended up playing it today, but I'm glad to hear you loved it, man. Like, that to me is just such a beautiful experience. Everything about it. So I cannot wait to interview Tim Scheinman, who, I don't know if you saw, Amar, but he did the programming, he did the art, he did the music, all the music he created. Amazing. All right, so yeah, I really like this concept here. All right, I'm gonna speed up a little bit just so we can shout out to all the developers, of course. But I'm gonna go through it a little faster just so we can give it one more playthrough before we go to our final game of the night. Definitely a short game. Yeah, we're going a little long today on Indie Game Club. We got quite a bit to cover. Take care, man. Yeah, appreciate you catching the video. You know, actually, for the sake of time, what I may do is actually switch to our final game of the night, and then I'm going to come back to this on my own and play some more of it, because I really want to explore all the different areas. I love these kind of games where there's multiple different endings, and you gotta replay through them and find out. And it seems like your dialogue actually has an effect on the overall endings there. It reminds me of the Yogg. Anybody remember that game? That was actually a multiplayer, like, storytelling game. I don't know how many people are familiar with the Yogg. I think the developers of the Yogg took like those storytelling skills and made a kind of a dungeon crawler with them. Definitely worth checking that out. All right, so I am going to switch to our final game of the night, and that is A New Life by Angela He. So we're gonna play that next. Okay. So this is, again, A New Life by Angela He. There you go. Definitely check out her work. I might turn up this audio a little bit. Let me know if how the sound levels are for you guys. I'm feeling the music already. Actually, before we do this, let me update the stream to see if this is a game we can put there. Yes, okay. And I also want to see, I might adjust the camera here.
You're mine. Love you too.
Let me adjust right here a little bit. All right, let's get this going. Our first talk. If there's not too much dialogue in here, I might just not read it, just so you can, and you know, go a little slower pace so you guys can follow along. I love this art style. So cool. Since we've been talking about a lot of music stuff today, let's go with this. Love those lo-fi beats. I like this whole, I'm trying to see if I stand still. No, yeah, it looks like the tilting effect. If you guys notice, as I move the mouse, it tilts the image. That's a really cool, subtle effect. So it's just from me. So I guess we're playing from both perspectives here? If I wasn't mistaken, I thought we just were August. Okay. That's interesting. If that's true, unless I missed something. developing romance here. Okay now. I like this main title track here. This is cool. I love this system. I mean, the dialogue's really simple and short, like in a comic book format. Let's see. I don't want to go to sleep. Dreams or fears? Let's go fears. No snacks. No snacks or being alone, okay. Agreed, Darth Sebulba. Yeah, expresses the emotions. They're feeling very well. Yeah, it's really cool. I like how it's easier. Also, I think, you know, comparing this even to the last game. Obviously, they're two entirely kind of general. They're going for different things, but at the same time, they're kind of visual novels at the end of the day, or having those gameplay mechanics. So it's interesting to kind of see the different choices they made here. This is kind of more clear and direct as far as trying to express the relationship between them, and the dialogue is more straight to the point, kind of like comic book format. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. All right, let's do it. We're going to the I love you part. Yeah, this game nails this atmosphere from the music, the visuals, the writing, even these subtle, like this little kind of speckled effect that you're seeing across the board. It all adds up to it. My wife delivering me food for this long stream here. Thank you, baby. Sorry, 1 second here. This is true love right here. My wife fixed me this, or got this vegan burger from Burger King, and then added the vegan mayonnaise and vegan cheese. Love you, babe. All right, let's see. Oh, speaking of allergies, well, it's not allergies for me, but dietary stuff. I know I'm pretty sure this game has a lot of different endings as well, so yeah, they're all like clear choices. Let's go friends and family. God, I love these visuals. Amazing. Oh wow. Lethal morbivirus hits US, gathering some more than 10 or more than 5 limited. Wow, this is obviously touching on issues affecting us all. I'm getting groceries. You need anything? I did not see this coming. I figured, a lot of stories like this that deal with relationships show certain challenges, so I figured there might be something, but did not know we were dealing with a virus situation here. Wow, this is cutting close to home for all of us now. I'm trying to remember when this was released. I want to say this was released a little while back, before Corona. You know, I will say one of the things though is like, obviously the dialogue choices right here, a lot of them are like me seemingly like ending the conversation or hurrying them up. I guess that's to explore like what I would consider the wrong answer, like obviously in a situation like this. I'm just curious if the developers the developers' goal is like, you know, have you played again, and thus far, like, a lot of the choices haven't necessarily, to me, been stuff that could be, like, more like preference choices versus choices that are actually affecting a relationship, if that makes sense. I like the writing. I really like the writing. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, wow. Alright, I'm gonna jump into that again right here. Actually, let me see if I don't know if I want to jump in with him for that second playthrough. Sorry, give me. All right, we're back. My wife said when her hair is wrapped, it's a wrap. So she's not going to be joining us for this, for another playthrough here. But definitely going to play it at least once more here. So I'm curious how this is designed. Yeah, noticeable, but this is dealing with some pretty heavy topics here. I know a lot of people have obviously been experiencing these issues now. Issue seems like almost too light of a word here. Yeah, I'm curious about the development of this. I don't think as I said before, I don't think the designers were familiar with or designed this, before Corona. Hey, Mystic Tightness, how are you? Appreciate it so much. Really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. You are awesome. That means a lot. Looking forward to checking out some of your streams soon. I'm definitely looking forward to having that conversation with you about the Cats and Dogs indie games. Thanks for watching. So we're back here now with, I guess, making some different decisions to see if we can change that ending. I'm definitely curious, Mystic Tightness, if you play this one or any of the other ones as well. Love to hear your thoughts. Hit me up about that. All right, let's see. Shall we play this one with all of the responses being different than before? Let's give... Maybe it'll be the shortest ending here if we just tell her, somebody's sitting here. Awesome. Yeah. Mystic, please let me know. I'll definitely spread the word about that. I'll be curious. The games that we got set for that Cats versus Dog episode are probably, those are going to be our most lighthearted episode. Most of our episodes kind of deal with this heavier subject matter, but I hope people will enjoy that conversation. And I know Emmy was talking about people bringing their, I don't know if you have a dog or cat, but like bringing, I think you might have mentioned it on the stream actually, that you had a dog or something. So we can maybe bring our cats or dogs on here. I'm a dog person myself. Okay. I think that's pretty cool how they did that right there. That whole idea about how things can dramatically change with the one choice there. So just August telling May, seats taken, didn't open up the opportunity there for her. So that's interesting. The decision tree right there, that very first choice, can immediately kind of end the game or go take you down an entirely different path. I'm curious how this game handles, like, if you just jump straight to marriage. Like, does it assume that does it, like, assume a certain set of choices you made, like in the first 3 chapters, or is the ending just changed based on the decisions you make in that chapter? I mean, there might even be more chapters for what we know. So let's go back to this and try to make some different choices here. Maybe some bad choices. Let's see. Alright, so we're going to make different choices here. So she's revealing her drawings earlier on. Yeah, this experience definitely seems to be designed from the get-go to be played multiple times. I don't think it's one of those things where you just play it once and that's a complete experience. It seems to be really designed to be you're kind of digging in on all these possibilities, and that's one of the beautiful things that obviously games can explore that other mediums can't necessarily. So that choice is the same. Alright, so last time we watched August, let's check our phone this time. So we're seeing this virus again. Alright, this might have been released very recently because Animal Crossing's obviously been around for a long time now, but these references are rather fresh considering virus and Animal Crossing. So she's playing the main theme song here. So we said love you fairly early on before. Okay, yeah, Darts to Ball, but you may be right. I might be mixing up my dates for some of the other games together. I remember when this bundle came out, there were several games. What was it? Wide Ocean, Big Jacket, I think, as well. That like a couple games that had just came out right when the bundle happened. And I know several outlets were writing about how they were kind of surprised that such new games were featured in there as well. So that may be indeed the case that this was designed with those things in mind. Although, that's still fairly fast turnaround because I think it's got to be somewhat of a coincidence. Maybe not, considering they might have started at the end of last year. Oh, okay, accidentally clicked that. Yeah, we'll go with a different answer here. This is pretty horrible, but I think we're going to say no this one just to see if we can get some different endings here. Wow. All right, let's give this one more go before I think we gotta call it quits here. Maybe we'll start it off with Night Talks. If you're just joining us, I'm making not the best relationship choices here, but trying to see some different endings. Wow, you can end that scene really quickly there. So last time we said to come home, I'm scared. Let's say snacks, please, this time. The fact that you can choose not to answer there, I'm curious about. Alright, we're gonna make the absolutely wrong choice in real life here, only because I think the first playthrough we made the right choices. So in this case, we're just gonna end the conversation. It seems somewhat inevitable that this is the case here. Well, with that said, it's suggesting there that maybe it's not inevitable. Or maybe, right? Is that what you think, Darth Sabulba? Like, what's your thoughts about this? You said that would be cruel. The fact that she kind of dies regardless, is that the part you're referring to? I wonder. I don't necessarily know if I would only agree, I guess, if it didn't show like the other kind of complexities of life around that, right? That maybe they're like that last part, you know, staying on that phone call longer, knowing that there's a possible bad conclusion in this case. but part of me feels like some of these things are. It would be cool to not answer. Yeah, I think that's an interesting point. Oh, cruel. Oh, I thought you meant like as far as like the mystery of it, like whether we would not know. To not answer. Okay, I think I see what you're going for. You're saying from like a game mechanic perspective, it's cruel to like suggest that there may be a way for her not to die, and then not actually have that in the game. Is that correct? I think that's what you're saying. So you're saying, let me read this. I'll read it out loud. You said the story reminds me of what it was like to go through a relationship that didn't succeed, constantly thinking about what you could do. Yeah. I think you hit the nail on the head there, and that's what I think it's fascinating, seeing that those subtle little choices can have a major impact. But to your point about her, May's death, I think I see what you mean. Yeah, maybe that cruel part is implying it's different if August as a character is saying, I wish I could replay things differently. That's different than suggesting that to the player and then implying to the player that, hey, you might be able to play things differently and change things. Because there's not exactly like major decisions that we've made. Like you saw that choice with with May going to the supermarket, how different